You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bust up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch, and for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in central Islip, New York. It's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And tonight, Long Island Ducks take on the Staten Island FerryHawks in the opener of a two-game series. Well, hello again, everyone. This is Mike Moore, and we thank you so much for tuning into Ducks baseball tonight across the globe at liducks.com, on youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and Facebook Live, making us a part of your Wednesday evening entertainment. The Ducks and the FerryHawks wipe the slate clean as they are playing the first game here in the second half of their 66-game regular season schedule. The Ducks finished the first half 6 games over 500 at 36-30, and they were 23-14 here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. They finished out the first half playing some very good baseball, winners of 23 of their last 32 games, and the Ducks have won 13 of their last 19 contests here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. In their inaugural season here in the Atlantic League, the Staten Island FerryHawks finished their first half regular season schedule at 19-47, but they have struggled away from Staten Island University Hospital Community Park, winners of just 3 of 31 games on the road. The FerryHawks have dropped 8 of their last 10 and 18 of their last 25, and they're also 3-19 in their last 22 road games overall. So this is the back end of a 4-game home-and-home series between the FerryHawks and the Ducks. Ducks and FerryHawks split the first 2 games that took place back on Staten Island. Ducks victorious in the 4th of July game, a shutout victory. 4-0 was the final, but last night the FerryHawks earned the split with the 4-1 triumph. So now the second half begins here in Central Islip with both teams looking to get off to a fast start in search of the second half North Division title here in 2022. We'll take our first break of the night, and when we come back, we'll recap last night's game between the Staten Island FerryHawks and the Long Island Ducks, a 4-1 victory for the FerryHawks at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
It's time to take a look back at last night's series finale in that brief two-game set between the Long Island Ducks and Staten Island FerryHawks that took place at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park. Long Island Ducks were defeated by the Staten Island FerryHawks 4-1 in that final game of the two-game series in Staten Island. The FerryHawks took an early 2-0 lead in the first inning on a two-out, two-run double to left field by Dilson Herrera off Ducks starter Akil Morris. An RBI single to right by Antoine Duplantis in the second, and a sacrifice fly also to right field by Mario Bautista in the third frame doubled the FerryHawks lead to 4. Long Island cracked the scoreboard in the fourth when Rusty Castillo's double play ball scored Alejandro De Aza. FerryHawks starter Anthony Rodriguez earned the win, improving to 3-4 on the season, tossing 6 innings of one-run ball, allowing 7 hits and 3 walks while striking out 2. Akil Morris suffered the loss, falling to 4-5. Conceding 4 runs on 7 hits and 3 walks over 6 innings with 3 strikeouts. Victor Capion picked up the save, his 6th of the season, with a 1-2-3 top half of the 9th inning. So the Ducks are looking to take this series opener tonight and improve to 1-0 in the second half of the regular season. A victory for the Ducks would also get them to 37-30 overall. It would match their high watermark here in 2022. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll preview tonight's starting pitching matchup. Right-hander Matt Solterre toes the rubber for the visiting Staten Island FerryHawks. He'll be opposed by the southpaw for the Long Island Ducks, Wayne Beckman.
Hey fans, this is Mark Weedham.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned.
Hey fans, this is Mark Wiedemeyer, pitching coach for the Long Island Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Time to preview tonight's starting pitching matchup, and we'll begin with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Staten Island FerryHawks, as they send right-hander Matt Solterre to the mound. He's 1-6 with a 3.47 earned run average. Solterre is making his 3rd game start against the Ducks. His prior 2 have been right here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. He's 0-1 with a 2.08 earned run average in those 2 outings. In 13 innings, he's allowed 7 runs on 18 hits, but only 3 of the 7 runs have been earned. He has surrendered 2 home runs. He's walked 3 and struck out 5 with a batting average against of .340. Matt Salter, the starting pitcher tonight, for Staten Island, the right-handers, 1-6 with a 3.47 earned run average. The Ducks counter with the southpaw, Cody Beckman. He's 1-1 with a 5.53 ERA here in 2022. He is making his third game start of the season. His last start was on June 25th, Game 2 of a doubleheader here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark against the Lancaster Barnstormers. And in 5 innings, he allowed 3 runs on 4 hits. One of the 3 runs was earned. He walked 5 and struck out 6 in a Ducks 4-3 victory over the Barnstormers in the nightcap of that twin bill. He's making his 3rd appearance against Staten Island this year, his first as a starter. In his 2 relief outings, he has not allowed a hit or a run, walking 1 and striking out 2. So we'll see if Beckman can continue his success not only against the FerryHawks, but as a starter here in 2022. That is your starting pitching matchup tonight. Right-hander Matt Salter for Staten Island, 1-6 with a 3.47 earned run average. Left-hander Cody Beckman for the Flock, 1-1 with a 5.53 ERA. We'll take one final break, and when we return, we'll have the singing of tonight's Star Spangled Banner, and then we'll bring you the starting lineups and first pitch as the Ducks and the FerryHawks continue the Battle of the Belt, Game 1 of a brief 2-game series, Game 3 of a 4-game home-and-home stretch between these 2 rivals here in the Empire State.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services, plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
Mike Moore back with you from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, as we get set for the back end of this 4-game home-and-home series between the Staten Island FerryHawks and the Long Island Ducks. The Ducks have taken the field, and before the first pitch is thrown, we'll step aside and honor America and those who serve to protect it with the singing of the Star Spangled Banner, performed tonight by Ed Pasinka.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ed Mascot with a terrific singing of tonight's Star Spangled Banner. All of the pomp and circumstance has taken place, and now it is time for Long Island Ducks baseball. Again, we thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks baseball tonight across the globe at LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and Facebook Live, making us a part of your Wednesday night entertainment. Let's take a look at the starting lineups in this evening's ballgame. First, for the visiting Staten Island FerryHawks, led by manager Edgardo Alfonso, Antoine Duplantis will lead off and play left field. Javier Betancourt gets to start at third base. He will bat number 2 in the order. Angel Aguilar, the second base, will hit third. Batting cleanup and playing center field is Ricardo Cespedes. Dilson Herrera at first base bats fifth. Justin O'Connor, the designated hitter, bats sixth. Joseph Monhay in right field hits seventh. Alfredo Reyes, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Brian Gonzalez does the catching duty tonight for Staten Island. He will bat ninth. The starting pitch this evening for the Staten Island FerryHawks is the right-hander Matt Salter. He's 1-6 on the season with a 3.47 earned run average. For the Long Island Ducks, led by manager Wally Backman, Johnny Turbo will lead off and play right field. Joe DiCarlo, the catcher, bats second. Alejandro Diaz gets to start in left field. He'll hit third. Batting cleanup and playing first base is Sam Travis. Davidson Romero at third base bats fifth. Dustin Woodcock, the center fielder, hits sixth. Vladimir Frias gets to start at second base, batting seventh. Jake Zarello, the designated hitter, will bat eighth. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Long Island Ducks, batting ninth, will be the shortstop, Kevin Watley. Left-handed pitcher Cody Beckman is beginning his warm-up tosses on the mound. He has a 1-1 record and a 5.53 earned run average here in 2022. The umpires in at tonight's game behind home plate calling the balls and strikes is Warren Nicholson. Mike Williams is the first base umpire, and Freddie DeJesus is the umpire over at third. So we are just about ready to go here on a very comfortable Wednesday evening in Central Islip on the Duck Pond. The Ducks and FerryHawks wiping the slate clean, playing game number 1 of 66 here in the second half of the regular season. Both teams in search of a postseason berth, trying to become the second half North Division champions. Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, winners of the first half North Division title, have punched their ticket to the postseason. And the Gastonia Honey Hunters, winners of the South Division in the first half, are also going to be playing postseason baseball here in 2022. Antoine Duplantis will lead off the ballgame for the Staten Island FerryHawks. He'll be followed by Javier Betancourt and Angel Aguilar. Duplantis is a left-handed batter wearing number 18 and playing left field. For Duplantis, this is game number 22 overall. He's hitting .275 with 3 home runs and 11 runs batted in. Play ball, says home plate umpire Warren Nicholson. Cody Beckman looks into his battery mate Joe DiCarlo. He gets the sign. He works from the third base side of the rubber. He kicks and fires the first pitch of the evening. It's a fastball that misses low and inside for ball 1. And we are underway. A 6:37 p.m. first pitch here from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Lefty-lefty matchup. Beckman's 1-0. This is away, 2 balls and no strikes.
Temperature of the game is 82 degrees.
Under partly cloudy skies, our game time temperature is 82 degrees. The humidity is at 53%, and the winds are out of the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. The 2-0. Fastball taken on the outer half for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Cody Beckman is making his 17th appearance and 3rd game start this season. He has an overall record of 1-1 and an earned run average of 5.53. 2-1 to Duplantis is pulled foul. Defensively for the Flock, Sam Travis is at first base. Vladimir Frias is at second. Kevin Watley is the shortstop, and Davidson Romero is over at third. Alejandro Diaz gets to start in left field. Dustin Woodcock is the center fielder. Johnny Turbo is in right field. And Joe DiCarlo is the catcher, with Cody Beckman on the mound. Count even at 2-2 to Antoine Duplantis. And the pitch is a fastball that misses inside, and Duplantis has run the count full. Cody Beckman has pitched 27 2/3 innings prior to tonight's start and has allowed 19 runs on 22 hits. 17 of the 19 runs have been earned. Payoff pitch to Duplantis. It's fouled off, and we'll do it again at 3-2. So far in the 2022 campaign, Beckman has surrendered 4 home runs of his 22 hits overall. He's hit 1 batter. He has 18 walks and 31 strikeouts. The opposition is hitting .216 against him, and he has surrendered a total of 3 wild pitches. This should be the 7th pitch of the at-bat to begin the ball game. The 3-2 is cut on and missed, and Duplantis goes down on strike for the first out of the night. Beckman wins that battle against Antoine Duplantis. That will bring up Javier Betancourt. Right-handed batter wearing number 7 and playing third base. For Betancourt, this is game number 57 overall. He's hitting .257 with 2 home runs and 12 driven in. Cody Beckman is 6'2", 205 pounds, 27 years old, from Tampa, Florida. First pitch to Betancourt. This is outside for ball 1. Cody Beckman is in his first season in the Atlantic League. First season with the Ducks. This is his 5th professional season overall. He has peaked at the AA level in his professional career. 1-0 pitch misses low, and Beckman falls behind 2 balls and no strikes. Cody Beckman spent the first 5 seasons of his career in the Milwaukee Brewers organization, reaching as high as AA from 2017 to 2021. The low pitch misses down low. Beckman falls behind 3-0 to Javier Betancourt. Beckman was originally selected by the Milwaukee Brewers in the 30th round of the 2017 amateur draft out of North Carolina State University. The Wolfpack. 3-0. Right down the middle, taken for a ball strike, and it's 3-2. Angel Aguilar waits on deck for the FerryHawks. Cody Beckman is making his 3rd appearance and first game start against Staten Island here in 2022. 3-1. It's pulled foul. 2 batters faced by Cody Beckman. 2 full counts early on in this game. In his 2 relief outings against Staten Island this year, both here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, Beckman has fired 2 scoreless innings. No hits allowed, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. So it's a small sample size, but Beckman has good numbers against the FerryHawks so far. The 3-2 to Betancourt. It's a fly ball to center field, which should be a can of corn for Dustin Woodcock. He comes in and makes a catch to retire Beckman. Two out and nobody on for Angel Aguilar.
6, Angel Aguilar.
Aguilar, a right-handed batter wearing number 6 and playing second base. This is game number 65 for Aguilar overall. The batting average stands at .313. He has 10 home runs and 33 runs batted in. Beckman's first pitch to Aguilar. This is away for ball 1. It's underway here on the duck pond. 2 out and nobody on in the top of the first. 1-0 pitch is outside. Beckman falls behind 2-0 to Angel Aguilar. Beckman, as I mentioned, spent 4 seasons of his professional career in the Milwaukee Brewers organization, reaching as high as AA Biloxi in 2021. 2-0 pitch is lined into center field for a base hit. Aguilar is the first base runner of the night as he has a 2-out single to center. They'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Ricardo Cespedes.
Center fielder, number 2, Ricardo Cespedes.
Cespedes. It's fouled to the screen. Cespedes, a left-handed batter wearing number 2 and playing center field. For Cespedes, this is game number 58. Rounds it to second, is fielded by Vladimir Frias, and he throws the first in time to retire the side.
Hey fans, it's time to get to know a Duck. Turn your attention
Top
to
of the first for Staten Island.
video
No runs on one hit.
Where we will learn
1 runner left on base. After 1/2 inning of play, the score is the Staten Island FerryHawks nothing, and the Long Island Ducks coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elijah Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
As we move to the last of the first from Fairfield Properties Ballpark here in Central Islip in New York. Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is a First National Bank LI walk to first. First National Bank LI celebrating 95 years as Long Island's truly local bank. Explore their anniversary promotions and experience customer first service for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. Cody Beckman works around 2-out single off the bat of Angel Aguilar by erasing Ricardo Cespedes on a ground ball to second base. So now the Ducks get their first look at Matt Salter here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Johnny Turbo will lead off for the flock, will be followed by Joe DiCarlo and Alejandro De Aza.
Johnny Turbo!
Turbo, a right-handed batter wearing number 14 and playing right field. Salter's first pitch to Turbo was taken for a called strike 1. Turbo is playing in game number 48 overall, hitting .305 with 4 home runs and 20 runs batted in. One pitch, lined in the air to right center field. Their opponent moves under and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Joe DiCarlo.
In-depth Joe DiCarlo. Right-handed batter wearing number 2. He's the catcher tonight. This is game number 64 for DiCarlo overall. He's hitting .297 with a home run and 24 RBIs. Salter's first pitch to DiCarlo. Dots the outside corner for a called strike 1. No score here in the last of the first from the Duck Pond. 0-1 to DiCarlo's a fan ball low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Matt Salter is making his 13th game start. He's 1-6 with a 3.47 earned run average. One. It's popped up to the right side of the infield. Dilson Herrera on the edge of the outfield grass makes the catch, 2 men away.
Left fielder, number 33.
In steps Alejandro De Aza. Left-handed batter wearing number 33 and playing left field. This is game number 51 overall for De Aza. He's hitting .325 with 5 home runs and 32 RBIs. De Aza has been terrific in the middle of the lineup for Wally Backman and the Ducks all season long. First pitch to De Aza misses inside for ball 1. De Aza comes into this game 6th in the Atlantic League with that .333 average. Two and 0 is the count. .325, I should say, my apologies. 2-0. Cold foul. Defensively for the FerryHawks, Dilson Herrera is at first base. Angel Aguilar is at second. Alfredo Reyes is the shortstop. And Javier Betancourt is over at third. Left to right in the outfield is Antoine Duplantis, Ricardo Cespedes, and Joseph Monhay. With Brian Gonzalez catching Matt Salter. Again, with that .325 batting average, is 6th overall in the Atlantic League. 2-1 is grounded up the middle to his right. Aguilar has it on the backhand, plants it, fires the first in time to win the inning.
All right, the fans, we're making our way out.
Good start for Matt Salter. He retires the Ducks in order to begin his night on the mound. We move to the top half of the second from Fairfield Property Ballpark. And we have no score between the Staten Island FerryHawks and the Long Island Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Bennett Perry, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
No score as we move to the top of the second here on the Duck Pond. Ducks and FerryHawks kick off their second half regular season schedule here in the Atlantic League. Cody Beckman worked around a 2-out single by racing Ricardo Cespedes on a ground ball to second base. So now Dilson Herrera will lead off. For Staten Island, he'll be followed by Justin O'Connor and Joseph Monhay, 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Herrera, a right-handed batter wearing number 11 and playing first base. Beckman's first pitch is a fastball downstairs for ball 1. Herrera's playing in game number 27 overall, hitting .207 with 1 home run and 11 runs batted in. Is pulled foul over the third base bag, and that levels the count at a ball and a strike. Cody Beckman last pitched on Friday night in the Ducks' 10-5 loss to the York Revolution. right here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. The left-hander allowed 3 runs on 6 hits and 4 1/3 innings of relief, allowing 1 walk while striking out a season-high 6 batters. 1-1 to Herrera. Paints the black for a called strike, and it's 1-2. Beckman in that outing threw 64 pitches, 47 of which were strikes, a 73% success ratio. 1-2 to Herrera. He's in the dirt. Beckman took over for Anderson De Leon in the 2nd inning and allowed a pair of home runs to Carlos Franco, a solo shot in the 4th inning, and a 2-run blast in the 6th frame. His only other game start was back on May the 12th at Clipper Magazine Stadium versus the Lancaster Barnstormers, but he suffered the loss. Game number 3 has a starter tonight for Beckman. Pitch to Herrera is a check swing, and he went around. Tony Beckman has his 2nd strikeout of the night.
Designated hitter, number 14, Justin O'Connor.
1 out and nobody on for Justin O'Connor. First pitch to O'Connor. This is inside for ball 1. O'Connor, a right-handed batter wearing number 14. He's the designated hitter tonight. Beckman's 1-0 is pulled in the hole, and that's through for a base hit. Justin O'Connor has a 1-out single against Cody Beckman. The 2nd hit surrendered by the left-hander. Now we'll bring up Joseph Monhay. Right-handed batter wearing number 20. He's getting the start in right field tonight for Monhay. This is game number 48. He's hitting 176 on the season, no home runs, and 13 runs batted in. Beckman's first pitch to Monhay is a chopper down the 3rd baseline. In Beckman's first start this year on May the 12th at Clipper Magazine Stadium versus Lancaster, he allowed 5 runs on 3 hits in 3 innings, walking 4 and striking out 2. Ducks lost that game. 6-4 was the final. In his prior 16 appearances, 2 as a starter, 14 as a reliever, the Ducks are 11-5. And I mentioned the .216 batting average against for Beckman. Lefties are hitting .219 against him. Right-handed batters just .214. The teams against him have a .216 batting average with runners on. Ollie Beckman will look to stretch Beckman out as deep as he can in this game. His longest outing this season was 94 pitches thrown in his last start against Lancaster on June the 25th here at home. Beckman keeping a close eye on O'Connor over at first base. Beckman threw 94 pitches in those 5 innings versus the Barnstormers back on June 25th. 1-1 pitch is a line drive into right center field, giving chase is Dustin Woodcock. He will not get there as it one hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and that saves a run for the time being as the Ducks catch a break. O'Connor advances to 3rd. Monhay with the ground rule double is in scoring position at second base. He's 2 on with 1 out for Alfredo Reyes. 4th double of the season for Monhay. Chance here for the FerryHawks to strike first against Beckman. Monhay right-handed batter wearing number 20 and playing right field. This is game number 48 overall for Monet. He's hitting 176 with no home runs and 13 runs batted in. Beckman's first pitch is a curveball that misses outside for ball 1. Monet is hitting, Reyes is hitting just 171 with runners in scoring position this season. Infield is back. They'll concede a run to pick up the out early on here in the second. Another curveball from Beckman misses outside as he falls behind to Reyes. 2 balls and no strikes. Staten Island has been struggling with runners in scoring position this season. They have a team batting average of just 198. They're last in the Atlantic League in hitting. 227 team batting average. The 2-0. Curveball bends in at the knees for a called strike, and it's 2-1. 3 consecutive curveballs from Cody Beckman to Alfredo Reyes. And this at bat with 2 in scoring position and 1 down. The second inning of a scoreless game. Beckman looks back at the trail runner at second in Monhay. 2-1 to Reyes. It's pulled foul. So after falling behind 2-0, Cody Beckman has evened the count against Alfredo Reyes at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners in scoring position are hitting an even 250 against Cody Beckman this season. Love a strikeout here. He already has 2 on the night. 2-2. Tap foul to the left side. FerryHawks are hitting just .214 versus left-handed pitching this season. They have a .240 team batting average against the Ducks. In the 14 head-to-head meetings played prior to tonight as the battle of the belt continues. This is game 15 of 34 head-to-head contests between these 2 teams. 17 taking place in each ballpark. Ducks have won 9 of the first 14 versus Staten Island and 5 of 6 here on the Duck Pond. And Beckman looks back at the trail runner at second in Mohay. A 2-2 to Reyes. Swing and a miss. And that is a king-size strikeout for Cody Beckman, his 3rd of the night. Now the infield can move back to their regular depth as the inning is left up to the number 9 hitter, Brian Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a right-handed batter wearing number 8. He's the catcher tonight. And for Gonzalez, this is game number 18. He's hitting .250. No home runs and 3 runs batted in. Staten Island, with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season, is batting just .194. Beckman looking to lower that number even more here in this at-bat versus Gonzalez. Cody's first pitch is another curveball that misses outside for ball 1. So the first time through the order for Beckman, only 2 first pitch strikes. He's walking the tightrope here in the second. Not allowed to run thus far. The 1-0 is pulled foul, and that levels the count at a ball and a strike. Tonight will be the 5th start of Cody Beckman's professional career. The Southpaw's first 2 starts came in 2021 with the Biloxi Shuckers, AA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. Two in scoring position with 2 out, the 1-1. Fastball taken on the inside corner for a called strike. Good pitch from Beckman. This gets ahead on the count to Gonzalez, 1-2. Justin O'Connor is the runner at third. Picked up a one-out single. Joseph Monet is at second. He followed with a ground rule double. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Carlos slaps the tag. Now he has to complete the play at first. And he does. 2-3 on the putout. Back-to-back strikeouts of Alfredo Reyes and Brian Gonzalez gets Cody Beckman through top half of the second inning unscathed. Southpaw now has 4 strikeouts in his first 2 innings on the mound. For the FerryHawks in the top of the second, no runs on 2 hits and 2 big runners left on base. In the middle of the second from the Duck Pond, Ducks and FerryHawks remain scoreless.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Cody Beckman and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
No score as we move to the last of the second from the Duck Pond. Matt Salter retired the Ducks in order in the first by way of a line drive, pop out, and ground out. Sam Travis will lead off for the flock here in the second. He'll be followed by Davidson Romero and Dustin Woodcock. Salter's first pitch to Travis misses inside for ball 1. Travis, a right-handed batter wearing number 26 and playing first base. Game number 57 overall for Sam. He's hitting .314 with 8 home runs and 53 runs batted in. Travis with that .314 batting average, his 10th overall in the Atlantic League, and his 53 runs batted in ties him for 6th overall in ribeye steaks. Salter's 1-1. It's fouled off the mask. Brian Gonzalez. It's a ball and 2 strikes to Sam Travis. Entering tonight's start, Salter has pitched 70 innings, allowing 36 runs on 83 hits. 27 of the 36 runs have been earned. He's walked 19 and struck out 44. A .299 batting average against, 7 home runs surrendered. 1-2 to Travis is grounded slowly to the right side. Charging it is Angel Aguilar, and he throws the first in time, score at 4-3. 4 up and 4 race to begin his night on the mound for Matt Salter. And in steps Davidson Romero, right-handed batter wearing number 24 and playing third base. This is game number 57 for Davidson overall. He's hitting .270 with 7 home runs and 30 RBIs. Has hit 3 batters this season and has thrown a pair of wild pitches. Romero takes the first pitch, belt high for a called strike 1. Let's go over the dimensions here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. It is 325 feet down the left and right field lines, 400 feet to straightaway center field. Salter's 0-1 to Romero. This is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Matt Salter, 6'3", 215 pounds, 28 years old from New Bern, North Carolina. This is his 8th season of professional baseball. His first in the Atlantic League, as the FerryHawks are playing in their inaugural season here in the ALPB. He attended Furman College and signed as a free agent with the FerryHawks. Salter is making his 2nd game start against the Ducks. He's had very good numbers. Both of his outings have come right here in Central Islip. 0-1. He has a 2.08 earned run average. Entering tonight's outing in 13 innings, he's allowed 7 runs on 18 hits, but only 3 of the 7 runs have been earned. He's walked 3 and struck out 5. Despite the numbers that are very well, he has a batting average against him 340, and of the 18 hits allowed, 2 have been for home runs. In his prior 12 starts with the FerryHawks, Staten Island is 3-9. On June the 3rd against the Ducks here in Central Islip, he allowed 3 runs, I should say 7 runs, 3 earned, and gave up a season-high 11 hits. And the Ducks' 9-5 victory over the FerryHawks. Romero has run the count full. We got a season-high 11 hits allowed, 7 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And of the 11 hits, 2 were home runs. Payoff pitch to Romero misses outside, ball 4. The Ducks have their first base runner of the night. Fans are celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first. Go first, go far.
Justin Woodcock.
1 out and 1 on for Justin Woodcock. Left-handed batter wearing number 15. Woodcock getting the start in center field. This is game number 58 for Dustin overall. He's hitting .277 with 5 home runs and 24 runs batted in. First pitch to Woodcock is taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1. The 2022 season of Ducks baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. Infield is at double play depth, and the outfield is straight away versus Woodcock. 0-1 fastball misses away, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Woodcock has a .308 batting average here at home this season. He lifts this one in the air to left field. Moving to his right is Antoine Duplantis, and he makes the catch for the second out. One on and 2 out for Vladimir Frias. Switch hitter batting left against the right-hander Salter, wearing number 1 and playing second base. Vladdy, this is game number 63 overall. He's hitting .249 with 2 home runs and 25 RBIs. Salter looks over his left shoulder at the base runner Romero. Has a very short lead in the first pitch. Dots the outside corner for a call and strike 1. In his last start on June 25th at People's Bank Park against the New York Revolution, Salter tossed 5 innings, allowing 6 runs on 10 hits, and a 19-1 Revolution rout. Salter suffered his 3rd loss in the month of June, and it was the 7th time Staten Island has scored 1 run or fewer with Salter on the mound. He's not getting a lot of run support here in 2022. 2-1 to Frias. However, Salter, with that 3.47 earned run average, is 4th amongst all active qualified starting pitchers in the Atlantic League. 2-2 to Frias. So he's been pitching very well. It's just been a severe lack of run support for the right-hander this season. Count is even at 2-2 to Vladimir Frias. Fastball misses outside. So on 3-2 with 2 out, that means an automatic start at first for Davison Romero. He will be in motion on the payoff pitch. Salter has tossed at least 5 innings in all 12 starts this season. And the 70 total innings pitched ranks 10th in the Atlantic League coming into tonight's outing. Payoff pitch to Romero is a fastball swung on and missed. And that retires the side. Matt Salter tallies his first strikeout of the night and works around a 1-out walk to Davison Romero by retiring the next 2 batters in succession. For the Ducks, no runs on no hits, a walk, and 1 man left on base. We move to the top of the 3rd here in Central Islip, and we still have no score.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Iorio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicola Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
The Ducks conclude their home-and-home series with the Staten Island FerryHawks tomorrow afternoon, July the 7th. A reminder that there has been a change in the first pitch of that ball game. Now it is a 1 o'clock start with the Fairfield Properties Ballpark gates opening at 12 o'clock for all fans. It's a Thursday at the ballpark. Fans were able to enjoy a special buy one, get one half-price offer on Smirnoff Seltzer in the ballpark throughout the game. In addition, the Duck Club, restaurant, and bar on the suite level, normally reserved for season ticket, luxury suite, and mini-plan holders, will be open for all fans to enjoy. Tickets to the game and all Ducks home games are available by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or by heading to liducks.com. Cody Beckman on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. Faces the top of the order for the second go-around. First pitch curveball to Antoine Duplantis is in at the knees for a called strike 1. Duplantis will be followed by Javier Betancourt and Angel Ankin. Duplantis gave the keynote in tonight's ballgame, striking out swinging. 1 of 4 strikeouts for Cody Beckman in the first go-around versus this Staten Island lineup. Up on the count here, 0-2. Fastball is flowing outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mentioned earlier that tonight is the 5th start of Cody Beckman's professional career. His first 2 starts in 2021 were with the Loxie Shuckers, AA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. He allowed 5 runs over 4 innings in those 2 starts, yielding 7 hits and 4 walks, while striking out 4 batters. Grounded up the middle, it's off of the mound. Frias has it, and now it goes off of his glove, and Duplantis is safe at first. Vladimir Frias charging the ground ball hit by the speedy Duplantis. Not keep him fielding cleanly. And the FerryHawks for the first time tonight have a leadoff base runner against Cody Beckman. Javier Betancourt flying out to center field, his first time up. We will wait on the official scoring of that ground ball. Runner goes, and the throw to second is going to be in plenty of time as Duplantis is tagged out by Vladimir Frias. And he is erased for out number 1. So the caught stealing goes 2-4. Strong throw from Joe DiCarlo right to Vladimir Frias. Duplantis did not even slide. He was a dead duck at second base. And the bases are empty with the count 1-0 to Javier Betancourt. The official scoring on the ground ball hit by Duplantis is an error charge to Vladimir Frias. Vladdy commits his 10th error of the season. Duplantis is erased at second on the stolen base attempt. The count to Javier Betancourt. Duplantis is now 5 for 9 this season in the stolen base department. And that is the 25th time the FerryHawks base runner has been caught stealing. Check that, the 24th time. They're now 69 for 93, a little less than a 75% success ratio. But the 24 caught stealing is the second most in the Atlantic League. Gastonia has 36 caught stealing on the season. 3-0 to Betancourt, taken for a called strike, and it's 3-1. The only difference in terms of those two teams, you're talking about the caught stealing, is that Staten Island is now 69 for 93, which is a pretty decent number. As I said, a little less than a 75% success ratio. Gastonia has 36 caught stealing, but they have 150 stolen bases. 3-2 pitches popped up, foul ground first base side. Going over is Travis, but he runs out of room, and we'll do it again at 3-2. So that's really a number in which you're talking about success. Gastonia has 150 stolen bases this year. FerryHawks, I should say the Honey Hunters, finished game number 66 the other night. That's really a big difference in terms of the numbers between these two ball clubs, statistically speaking. Staten Island, 24 caught stealing in 93 attempts. Again, the 3-2. Misses low, ball 4. The caught stealing looms large instead of first and second, and nobody out. Betancourt is at first with 1 away. The first walk of the night issued by Cody Beckman.
Second baseman, 6, Angel Aguilar.
So it's a situation in terms of the FerryHawks, yes. Second most caught stealing. Look at the difference between the numbers. Gastonia thrown out 36 times. They have 150 stolen bases. And Staten Island has only 69. Grounded to the left side, cut off by Romero. He goes to second for 1. Frias on to first, double play, side retired. Just what the Doc ordered for Cody Beckman as the Ducks go around the horn 5-4-3, allowing the left-hander to face the minimum here in the top of the third. For the FerryHawks, no runs, no hits, a walk, 1 error, a caught stealing, and with the double play, nobody left on base. In the middle of the third, from Central Islip, we still have no score.
Hey fans, this is infielder Vladimir Frias, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, wellness and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Follow all season long as the Ducks team up with Island Federal Credit Union to hit home runs for hunger. Every time a Ducks player hits a home run at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, Island Federal will donate $100 to Long Island Cares in an effort to help improve food security for families on Long Island. Island Federal Credit Union, catch the wave to better banking. Jake Zarello fouls the first pitch out of play from Matt Salter. 8-9-1 in the order for the Flock. Zarello followed by Kevin Watley and Johnny Turbo. Zarello, a late addition to the lineup tonight after LJ Mazzilli was scratched. One pitch misses low, and that evens the count and a ball and a strike. Zarello, a left-handed batter wearing number 31. He is the designated hitter, playing in game number 17, hitting .206. No home runs and 2 runs batted in. Zarello hits one in the air to left. Camping under it is Antoine Duplantis, and he makes the one-handed catch for the first out.
The shortstop, number 11, Kevin.
So that will bring up Kevin Watley. Switch hitter batting left against the right-hander Salter. Watley wears number 11 as the shortstop, playing in his second game as a member of the Flock. He went 1 for 2 with a walk in his debut last night. This pitch misses inside for ball 1. Salter's 1-0 is fouled back. The Ducks so far here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark this season have hit a total of 22 home runs. So that means $2,200 has been donated from Island Federal to Long Island Cares in an effort to help improve food security for families on Long Island. Great job by the Ducks and Island Federal. Bunted down the third baseline, foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Kevin Watley. That is a tremendous job by the Ducks and Island Federal Credit Union. Help out home runs for hunger. $2,200 donated thus far to Long Island Cares. 1-2. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Up and away, full count. So in 9 batters faced early on, Matt Salter has had 3 full counts. Through 19 pitches in the second inning, putting up a 0. Payoff pitch is lined into center field. On comes Cespedes, but it drops in front of him for a base hit. Kevin Watley has the Ducks' first hit of the ball game. A 1-out single to center off of Matt Salter. Now it's back to the top of the order, and Johnny Turbo, who lined out to Joseph Monet in right field his first time up. FerryHawks offense has only managed to score 27 runs in Salter's first 12 starts. That gives the right-hander a 2.25 runs per game of support from the Staten Island offense. 1-1 at Turbo. He has been forced to be at his best so far this season. The earned run average very respectable at 3.47 despite his 1-6 record. First and diving back in safely is Watley. 2022 marks the fourth different independent baseball season for Salter. He competed for the Gary South Shore Railcats of the American Association in 2015, the St. Paul Saints in 2018, and the Milwaukee Milkmen in 2021. 1-1 at Turbo. It's a fly ball to deep right field. Going back is Monhay, backpedaling right in front of the wall. He makes a catch. Hustling back to first is Watley. He will arrive in safely. Turbo gives it a ride to the opposite field. Circuitous route on the part of Monhay, but he's able to retire Turbo for the second out.
Good catcher, number 2, Joe DeCarlo.
1 on and 2 out for Joe DeCarlo, who popped out to Dilson Herrera at first base in his opening turn at the plate. Lead at first for Watley. The Ducks are 8th in the Atlantic League in stolen bases, 49 for 61 overall. That's an 80% success ratio. They've only been caught stealing 12 times, tied with York for the third fewest in the Atlantic League. First pitch to DeCarlo is a fastball that dots the outside corner for a called strike one. That's frustrating for Joe DeCarlo because he is the Ducks catcher tonight. Not want to have much of an argument with home plate umpire Warren Nicholson because he hopes that he gets the same call in his favor when he's behind the dish with Cody Beckman. Fastball is outside, throw to first, and just getting back safely is Watley. I think if Herrera was in a better position to make that tag, Watley may have been out. Gonzalez almost picked off Kevin Watley at first base. 1-1 is a count to Joe DeCarlo. 1 on and 2 out. Watley is running. The pitch is inside, and the throw down to second on one hop is going to be in time. Side retired.
All right,
Brian Gonzalez
making our way out to our
guns
right
down
field. Let's
Kevin
have a
Watley at second base. And that allows Matt Salter to face the minimum here in the third. Joe DeCarlo have a fresh count leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Ducks. In the last of the third, no runs on one hit, and with the caught stealing, nobody left on base. We move to the top of the fourth here at Central Islip, and we still have no score between the Staten Island FerryHawks and Long Island Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Akil Morris, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Save L4, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Save L4, Long Island's Ford Giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SaveL4.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
The bottom half of the third inning concluded with Kevin Watley being caught stealing on a strong throw from Brian Gonzalez to the second baseman, Angel Aguilar. The caught stealing goes 2-4. And that is the 13th time this season in 62 attempts that the Ducks have been erased on the base path. So we move to the top of the fourth. The game, it remains scoreless between Staten Island FerryHawks and Long Island Ducks. Ducks playing third game of a four-game home-and-home series. FerryHawks and Ducks split the first two back on Staten Island, and now final two here in Central Islip. Carlos Cespedes leads off against Cody Beckman, and the first pitch is low and outside for ball one. 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Cespedes will be followed by Dilson Herrera and Justin O'Connor. Cespedes grounded out to Vladimir Frias at second base, his first time up. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-0 pitch is down the screen. Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. I'll let you know what's going on with the Ducks on the injury front as we move along here in the fourth. 1-2 the count to Cespedes. Left-handed pitchers Brady Feigl and Bennett Parry remain on the disabled list with upper body injuries. But the good news for Bennett Parry is that he was able to throw some pitches today prior to the game played. Line into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Cespedes has a leadoff single here in the fourth against Beckman. Hit number 4 surrendered by the left-hander.
First baseman, number 11.
And for the second time in as many innings, Staten Island has a leadoff base runner. Dilson Herrera struck out swinging his first time up. Infielder Nick Batari remains on the disabled list with lower body stiffness. And infielder Phil Caulfield also on the disabled list with a left arm strain. First pitch to Herrera is high and outside for ball one. So that is tonight's Long Island Ducks Health Report, brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Ducks have turned one double play tonight. That concluded the top of the third. And Angel Aguilar hit into a 5-4-3 around the horn twin killing. That allowed Cody Beckman to face the minimum. Antoine Duplantis began the frame leading off and reaching base by way of an error committed by Vladimir Frias, but then he was caught stealing. Javier Betancourt threw a one-out walk, and Aguilar grounded into the 5-4-3 twin killing. 1-1, runner goes, pitch is swung on a miss, and throw to second. And did he come off of the bag? What's the call? Safe at second base, says Freddie DeJesus. And it's a stolen base from Ricardo Cespedes, his 12th of the season. Looked like Cespedes may have slid off of the bag, and that's why Vladimir Frias stayed with him and continued to put the tag on Cespedes, but Freddie DeJesus said no. That Cespedes was able to stay on that second base pick. He's in scoring position with nobody out. And the count 1-2 now to Dilson Herrera. The FerryHawks have their 70th stolen base this season. 12 and 15 tries for Ricardo Cespedes. Beckman's 1-2. It is a curveball swung on and missed. So for the second time in as many at-bats, Dilson Herrera goes down swinging and has 5 strikeouts on the night for Cody Beckman.
Justin O'Connor.
One out and one on for Justin O'Connor, who singled his first time up. And was eventually stranded at third base back in the second inning. First pitch curveball misses outside for ball one. FerryHawks had runners at second and third with one out in the second frame. Did not score as Beckman struck out Reyes and Gonzalez to conclude the frame. 1-0. Iron outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Beckman looking to give Wally Beckman some length into this ballgame tonight. Getting the start here is third of the season. 2-0. Curveball thinking on the inside corner for a called strike, and it's 2-1. And that's really been the bread and butter pitch for Beckman so far this evening. Beckman's making his 17th appearance, third as a starter. 5th start of his professional career. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good cutter. Evens the count at 2-2. When he was with Biloxi in 2021, I mentioned he allowed 4 runs in 2 starts on 7 hits and 4 walks while striking out 4. Suffered 1 loss in those 2 outings. 2-2. It's grounded in the hole, and it's through for a base hit. Cespedes is being waved home. Here comes the throw to De Aza. It's up the line and not in time. It's an RBI single for Justin O'Connor. He is 2 for 2 on the night. And the FerryHawks strike first here in the 4th as they take a 1-0 lead. Justin O'Connor gets the job done.
Right fielder, number 20, Joseph Sloan.
Now 5 hits given up by Cody Beckman. The RBI single breaks the scoreless tie. Joseph Mone had a ground rule double his first time up. This pitch is chopped to third, backhanded by Romero. His only play is the first. And he retires Mone on the 5-3 putout. So O'Connor advancing into scoring position at second base. One on and 2 out for Alfredo Reyes. Reyes struck out swinging in his opening turn of the plate back in the 2nd. So how about Justin O'Connor making his debut with the Staten Island FerryHawks? He's now 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and a run batted in. Beckman's first pitch to Reyes is a curveball that misses downstairs. Reyes is hitting just 174 this season with runners in scoring position and 2 out. Staten Island went into tonight's game with a road batting average of 223. 1-0 pitch is a fly ball to fairly deep center field. Backpedaling is Dustin Woodcock. He's under it, and he makes a catch to end the inning. The FerryHawks strike first here against Cody Beckman in the top of the 4th as they pick up 1 run on 2 hits. And there was 1 runner left on base. We move to the bottom half of the 4th inning from Fairfield Properties Ballpark, and the score is now the Staten Island FerryHawks 1 and the Long Island Ducks 0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turbo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
Coming out to Fairfield Properties Ballpark on Tuesday, July 12th, when the Long Island Ducks host the Lexington Legends in the opener of a three-game midweek series. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the Fairfield Properties Ballpark gates opening at 5:35 p.m. It's Irish Heritage Night, and the Ducks will be celebrating Irish culture throughout the ballgame. It's also a triple play Tuesday as well. If the Ducks turn a triple play during the game, one lucky fan will win $25,000. To purchase tickets, visit liducks.com. Come out to the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office or call 631-940-TIXX. Matt Salter pitching with the lead for the first time tonight as he fires ball one to Joe DiCarlo to start the home half of the fourth. Staten Island out in front 1-0. DiCarlo will be followed by Alejandro Diaz and Sam Travis. Joe grounds it in the hole, backhanded by Reyes. He plants and fires to first in time. That's a nice defensive play by Alfredo Reyes to his left, as he takes an infield single away from Joe DiCarlo, who is now 0 for 2.
Left fielder, number 33, Alejandro Diaz.
Matt Salter has retired the leadoff batter in each of the first 4 innings tonight. That'll bring up Alejandro Diaz, who grounded out to second base his first time up. Salter's first pitch. Paints the black on the outer half for a called strike one. Diaz had picked up a double and a run scored in the game last night against Staten Island. He's now reached base safely in 13 consecutive games, going back to game 2 of a doubleheader on June 23rd. And during the streak, he's hitting .279 with 4 doubles, a home run, 6 RBIs, 7 runs scored, 9 walks, and a .436 on base percentage. He's also hitting for power during that stretch. He has a .442 slugging percentage. He's trying to extend that on-base streak tonight to 14 consecutive games. He also has a 6-game hitting streak, 0 for 1 thus far against Salter. Pulled over the first base bag. That's a fair ball, as it will go all the way into the corner. Diaz rounds first and heads to second, and will arrive in safely with a 1-out stand-up double. So Alejandro Diaz extends his hitting streak to 7 consecutive games and has now reached base safely in 14 straight contests as he tallies his 13th double of the season. And it puts the tying run in scoring position with 1 man down for Sam Travis. First base umpire Mike Williams collided momentarily with Dilson Herrera, but give Diaz credit. He was not waiting in the batter's box for the call, and then the call was made by Williams that the ball was fair, and by the time Monhay was able to scoop it up in the right field corner, Diaz was at second. Travis goes around on the check swing in the dirt, and the count is 0-1 to the Ducks' first baseman. Sam grounded out to second his first time up. Salter's 0-1 to Travis. There's a high fly ball to center field. Ricardo Cespedes moves over to his left and makes the catch. Tagging is Diaz, and the throw to third is up the line. He will advance 90 feet. And now there's 2 men down for Davidson Romero. Travis just got under that pitch thrown by Matt Salter.
Number 24, Davidson.
That's heads-up base running by Deas, testing the arm of Cespedes. It was a good throw by the FerryHawks center fielder. It was up the third base line. So Deas, the tying run is 90 feet away now with 2 down for Davidson Romero, who drew a walk his first time up. First pitch. Changeup misses outside for ball 1. The Ducks, with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season, have a team batting average of .235. Romero has pretty good numbers, hitting .273 in these spots. 1-0. This is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Last season in 16 starts with the Milwaukee Milkmen, Salter posted a 3-8 record with a 4.74 earned run average. He struck out 94 batters in 93 innings and issued 33 walks. 2-0 to Romero. It's fouled out of play. So basically a strikeout per inning for Salter last season. Entering this start tonight, in 70 innings, he has just 44 punch-outs and has 1 so far this evening. In his 3 2/3 innings on the mound. 2-1 pitch is taken at the knees for a called strike. Romero not happy with home plate umpire Warren Nicholson as Salter gets even at 2-2. Tying runners at third in Deas. There's 2 out here in the home half of the 4th. The Ducks trailing 1-0. Salter looks into his battery mate. Brian Gonzalez gets the sign and sets just above the letters. 2-2 to Romero. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Slide retired. Romero chasing the slider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ducks, what's poppin' here on the
keeps the Ducks off of the scoreboard here in the 4th as Salter picks up his 2nd strikeout on the evening. For Long Island, no runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the 5th here on the Duck Pond. Staten Island leading Long Island by the score of 1-0.
Hey fans, this is Scott Harkin, right-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe's got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912. And be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
It's that time of tonight's ball game as we move to the top half of the 5th inning, which means it's 5th inning trivia time where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. My broadcast partner Michael Pollack will be waiting up for this question tonight along with our line score operator Howard Kaplan. We focus on Staten Island FerryHawks manager Edgardo Alfonso. Tonight's question will have something to do with the skipper of the FerryHawks. Bring that question to you as we move along here in the 5th. Brian Gonzalez leads off for the FerryHawks, have been followed by Antoine Duplantis and Javier Betancourt, 9, 1, and 2 in the order. Gonzalez struck out swinging his first time up. One of 5 strikeouts in the ballgame thus far for Cody Beckman. First pitch is tapped foul. I did my research to come up with the trivia question. I'm hoping that Mr. Pollock just uses his knowledge for baseball as a whole without having to go to the internet for the answer. Line down the left field line foul. The count is 0-2. So here's tonight's question. Edgardo Alfonso is one of 2 players in New York Mets franchise history who have 6 hits in a single ball game. Who is the other New York Mets player to have 6 hits in a game along with Edgardo Alfonso? 2 players in New York Mets franchise history that have recorded 6 hits, both of them coming in 9-inning games. Edgardo Alfonso was one. Who is the only other New York Mets player in franchise history to record 6 hits in a single game? Let's see if Michael and Howard can come up with the correct answer. Count 0-2. To Gonzalez. He grounds it to the left side, backhanded by Watley, and he throws the first on one hop. Fielded by Sam Travis. Score it 6-3. That's playing both ends, first by Kevin Watley, and last by Sam Travis. And Brian Gonzalez is erased for the first out here in the 5th. So it's back to the top of the order, and Antoine Duplantis, who is 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging, reached on an error, and been caught stealing. This pitch misses down low for ball 1. Edgardo Alfonso and one other New York Met are the only 2 in franchise history to have 6 hits in a single ball game. 2-0 to Duplantis. Howard, a diehard New York Mets fan. See if he can come up with the answer. The Vice President of Communications and my broadcast partner, Michael Pollock, a lifelong New York Yankees fan, may need some help with this question. And I have to say, if he comes up with the correct answer, unlike what he says, that yours truly looks it up, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Duplantis breaks his bat and rolls one to the right side. It's fielded by Frias, and he underhands to first to retire Duplantis by a step for the second out.
Third baseman, 7.
2 out and nobody on for Javier Betancourt, who has flied to center and drawn a walk, 0 for 1 thus far. Michael thought he had a tremendous trivia question recently, and he did. When he was talking about the New York Yankees, and he couldn't believe that I came up with the answer without saying that I looked it up. But Howard was right there next to me and confirmed that I did not cheat, as Mr. Pollock was saying during that broadcast I had done. So we'll see what happens moving forward. We have another good question brewing for tomorrow afternoon's game. 1-1. This is inside. And it's 2-1 to Javier Betancourt. Edgardo Alfonso and which other New York Mets player are the only 2 in franchise history to record 6 hits in a single game? Here comes a 2-1. That pitch is low, 3 balls and 1 strike. If the inning continues, Angel Aguilar waits on deck. The 3-1. Owen outside, ball 4. And for the second consecutive plate appearance, Javier Betancourt draws a walk. Only 2 free passes surrendered by Cody Beckman. The FerryHawks have a 2-out base runner for Angel Aguilar, who has singled and grounded into an around-the-horn 5-4-3 double play. 1 for 2 on the night. The Ducks now have 60 double plays this season. They came in tied for 3rd in the Atlantic League in twin killings with the Charleston Dirty Birds. First pitch. Curveball outside for ball 1. A couple of good guesses from Howard, Joe Youngblood or Hubie Brook, but they're both incorrect. I will give you a hint. It happened after Edgardo Alfonso pulled off the feet in 1999, and it was very recent. It took place at Citi Field. So that might help you, the fans, try to come up with the answer. The other player is still currently in the big leagues, playing in the National League. Aguilar hits a fly ball to right field. Going back is Johnny Turbo, and right in front of the wall, he makes the catch to end the inning. And Aguilar gave that ball a ride, but Fairfield Properties Ballpark was just big enough to hold it. And that retires the side. At the top of the 5th, for the FerryHawks, no runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 runner left on base. We've reached the midway point of tonight's ballgame. After 4.5 innings of play, the score remains the Staten Island FerryHawks 1 and the Long Island Ducks 0.
Hey fans, this is first baseman Sam Travis, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services, plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Mike Moore back with you from Fairfield Properties Ballpark here in Central Islip, New York. Again, we thank you so much for tuning into Ducks Baseball tonight across the globe at LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and Facebook Live, making us a part of your Wednesday evening entertainment. Ducks trail 1-0 as they come to bat here in the last of the 5th. First pitch from Matt Salter to Dustin Woodcock is taken for a called strike 1. Woodcock will be followed by Vladimir Frias and Jake Zarello, 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Woodcock flied out to left field his first time up. A 1 pitch is pulled over the first base bag. Diving stop made by Herrera. And he steps on first to retire Woodcock. That's a nice defensive play by Dilson Herrera, taking an extra base hit away from Dustin Woodcock. So 1 out and nobody on for Vladimir Frias. Struck out swinging his first time up back in the 2nd. 1 of 2 strikeouts on the night from Matt Salter. It's time for the answer to tonight's 5th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. We ask you, the fans, who is the only other player besides Edgardo Alfonso in New York Mets franchise history to have 6 hits in a single game? Michael Pollock, my broadcast partner, with a good guess, going with Jose Reyes, but that is incorrect. The correct answer is a a fellow Venezuelan in Wilmer Flores. Line to center field, but it's going to stay up for Ricardo Cespedes as he makes a catch to retire Frias. 2 out and nobody on for Jake Zarello. Wide up to left, his first time up. On August 30th, 1999, Edgardo Alfonzo had his record-breaking Mets game, featuring 6 hits from his at-bat in a merciless game against the Houston Astros down in Texas at the Astrodome. The Mets won the game 17-1 in the historic game for Alfonzo. And won his account to Zarello. 3 of the hits for Alfonso were home runs, and another landed him on second base with a double. How about that night? 6 hits, 3 homers, a double, and a pair of singles for Edgardo Alfonzo. In total, the Mets had 21 hits in the drubbing of the Astros. Alfonso's 5 RBIs, 6 runs scored, an absolutely perfect day led the way. Sean Dunston and Darrell Hamilton also drove in 3 runs in that game, and John Olerud showed off his patience by drawing 4 walks. On that Houston night, Alfonso put his name in the record books twice. The 6 runs he scored also set a franchise record. 6 hits and 6 runs in a single game. Both franchise records for Edgardo Alfonso. 1-2 to Zarello. This is low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. More than a decade later, on July 3rd, 2016, Wilmer Flores joined Alfonso on this same page of the Mets record book. In a 14-3 win against the Chicago Cubs at Citi Field, Flores picked up a hit in all 6 of his at-bats, including a pair of home runs and 4 RBIs. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Zarello goes down, and that retires the side. Third strikeout on the night for Matt Salter, as he erases the Ducks in order for the 2nd time on the evening. We move to the top half of the 6th from Fairfield Properties Ballpark, and the score remains the Staten Island FerryHawks 1 and the Long Island Ducks 0.
Hey fans, this is Tyler Webb, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
Don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. We move to the top half of inning number 6. Staten Island leading Long Island by the score of 1-0. Cody Beckman remains out on the mound for the Flock. Southpaw thus far. In 5 innings, has allowed a run on 5 hits. Walking 2 and striking out 5 with 1 double play turned behind him. So on a total of 83 pitches, 50 for strikes. Beckman's longest outing of this season was 94 pitches thrown on June 25th. Game 2 of a doubleheader against the Lancaster Barnstormers here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. His season high in strikeouts is 6, and that came twice. Most recently against the York Revolution in relief here on the Duck Pond in his last outing on July 1st. He also had 6 strikeouts in the game against Lancaster in that start on June 25th. So one more strikeout would match his season high and would give him 6 or more strikeouts for 3 consecutive outings. He fires ball 1 low to Ricardo Cespedes to start the 6th. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the FerryHawks. Cespedes will be followed by Dilson Herrera and Justin O'Connor. And Cespedes lines it into center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So Ricardo Cespedes is now 2 for 3. And that's 6 hits overall for the FerryHawks.
First baseman, number 11.
They've had the leadoff hitter on in 3 of the last 4 innings as Dilson Herrera steps in. Herrera has struck out swinging both times against Cody Beckman. So I received a message on my cell phone from the members in the press box to my right, in Michael Pollock and Howard Kaplan. After I was throwing out the hints for the other player in Mets history to have 6 hits besides Edgardo Alfonso, the text message came in and both Michael and Howard said they're guessing Wilmer Flores, and they got that guess in under the wire, so we will give them credit following the hints that were given out by yours truly. So Michael and Howard, congratulations on coming up with the correct answer of Wilmer Flores. And I spoke to Edgardo Alfonso prior to tonight's game about his 6-hit performance. 2-0 to Herrera. And he said, isn't the game of baseball amazing? I go 6 for 6 against Houston that night with 3 homers, a double, 2 singles, and 6 RBIs, and 6 runs scored. The next game I go 1 for 4. I said, so you're 7 for 10? He goes, yes, but I went 1 for 4. And that's unacceptable. That shows you how much of a competitor Fonzie was as a player, and now continuing that as the manager of the Staten Island FerryHawks. He was not happy with that 1 for 4 performance. 3-0 is a count to Dilson Herrera. And when I asked him if he knew the correct answer to the only other player in Mets history to have a 6-hit ball game, he said, yes, a fellow Venezuelan in Wilmer Flores. And I said, bingo. 3-0 pitch misses outside, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Herrera. And the FerryHawks have something cooking against Beckman here in the 6th. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Justin O'Connor. Fonzie was letting me know that he was happy to see a fellow Venezuelan in Wilmer Flores have a 6-hit performance. Justin O'Connor has had a terrific debut with the FerryHawks. 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and a run batted in. Mark Wiedemeyer, the pitching coach for the Ducks, goes out and has a word with Cody Beckman. Just talking a little bit more about the performance by Wilmer Flores in his 6-hit game. It was a 14-3 victory for the Mets over the Cubs just a little over 6 years ago on July 3rd, 2016. The Mets bats gave Cubs starter John Lester a hard time. Rene Rivera had 3 RBIs on his own, and the team combined to hit 5 home runs in that victory at Citi Field. First pitch to O'Connor is a curveball that bends in at the knees for a called strike 1. Now, to me, the most impressive part of the feat accomplished by both Edgardo Alfonso and Wilmer Flores is that each of them had 6 hits in a traditional 9-inning game. You know, things are different in extra innings. Grounded to third is fielded by Romero. He steps on the bag for one. He goes to second for the double play. The Ducks almost turning a triple play there, but Frias did not make the throw to first. The Ducks will gladly take it as the double play goes 5 unassisted and then 5-4 for the twin killing. O'Connor is at first, but now there's 2 out. And it's left up to Joseph Monhay to keep the inning alive for Staten Island. Boy, the Ducks almost had a chance to turn 3 on that ground ball, but a nice job by Davidson Romero stepping on the bag, and then instead of throwing across the diamond, he makes a strong throw to second to erase Herrera. 0-1 is the count to Monhay, who's 1 for 2. He has a ground rule double, and he's also grounded out to third. Now 0-2 is the count to Joseph Monhay. So the Ducks turn their second double play behind Beckman tonight, and their 61st overall this season. It would have been real interesting if Frias decided to make a throw to first, but O'Connor has pretty good speed, even though he was coming out of the right side of the batter's box. And Vladdy, who already made an error tonight, just wisely decided to put the baseball in his back pocket instead of attempting the triple play. 0-2 curveball misses low, 1-2. Just going back to that 6-hit performance for both Edgardo Alfonso and Wilmer Flores, it came in that traditional 9-inning game against Houston and Chicago. An extra inning affair would give a man a better opportunity to come up with a 6-hit performance and add to his total. And Alfonso and Flores only needed the usual 9 innings. 1-2 pitch. Curveball taken on the outside corner for a called strike 3, side retired. That was a beautiful pitch thrown by Cody Beckman, and he has his 6th strikeout on the evening, which matches a season high. For the FerryHawks in the top of the 6th, no runs on 1 hit. There was a walk, a double play, and 1 man left on base. In the middle of the 6th, the FerryHawks lead the Ducks by the score of 1-0.
Hey fans, this is catcher Joe DiCarlo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Ducks come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing up by the score of 1-0, as Matt Salter remains on the mound for his 6th inning of work. Salter thus far in 5 scoreless innings has allowed just 2 hits, walking 1 and striking out 3. Kevin Watley will lead off for the flock. He'll be followed by Johnny Turbo and Joe DiCarlo. 9-1-2 in the order. Tonight's attendance, 4,220 here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. First pitch swinging, Watley fouls it out of play. $18 batters faced now by Matt Salter and 13 first pitch strikes. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and see what's happening locally in Major League Baseball as well as we move along here in the bottom half of inning number 6. 0-1 to Watley. Fastball misses outside, 1-1. Earlier today, a battle of Kentucky rivals, the Kentucky Wildtail Genomes defeated the Lexington Legends by the final score of 8-2. McAllister picks up the win for the Genomes, improved to 1-0. Orsina, the loser, falls to 2-7. For the Genomes, Castro hit home run number 6, Martinez his 5th. For the Legends, Irvin hit his 6th round tripper of the season. 1-2 to Watley. This is upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. At Clipper Magazine Stadium in York, Pennsylvania, the Lancaster Barnstormers have a 2-0 lead on the York Revolution. Shaver has hit home run number 11 for Lancaster. 2-2 is the count to Kevin Watley, leading off the last of the 6th. The Ducks trailing 1-0. Fastball is in the dirt, and Watley has run the count full. Noah Jr., the pitcher on the mound for Lancaster, posed by Martinez, throwing the rope for York. The payoff pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike 3. And Wiley disagrees with home plate umpire Warren Nicholson. He goes down looking for the first out here in the 6th. And that's 4 strikeouts now in the ballgame for Matt Salter. Yes, retired the leadoff batter in every inning thus far. Turbo goes after a high fastball to no avail for strike 1. Pitch gets away from the catcher Gonzalez, and Turbo will take first base. And now tries to advance to second. Warren Nicholson tells him that he has to head back to first. So it's an infield single for Johnny Turbo. It's the new rule in the Atlantic League. And Turbo has been taking advantage of that quite a bit here this season. The Ducks have their 3rd hit of the game against Salter. It was the tying run at first at the speedy Johnny Turbo. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and Joe DiCarlo has popped out and grounded out 0 for 2 thus far. Salter keeping an eye on Turbo at first base. Johnny's 3 for 4 in the stolen base department this season. Charleston Dirty Birds and Southern Maryland Blue Crabs have had their game postponed in Charleston, West Virginia. And at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, the High Point Rockers trail the Gastonia Honey Hunters 6-4 in the top of the 6th. Gastonia Rodriguez has hit home run number 4. Downs his 10th home run for the Rockers. Pinheiro has been relieved by Rincon for High Point. Godley remains on the mound, the starter for Gastonia. 0-1 is a count to Joe DiCarlo. Turbo is running, the pitch is up high, the throw to second is in time. Out at second base is Johnny Turbo on a strong throw from Brian Gonzalez right to the glove of Angel Aguilar. Turbo is caught stealing for just the 2nd time this season in 5 attempts. And the bases are empty now with 2 down, and the count even at a ball and a strike to Joe DiCarlo. So now 2 Ducks base runners have been thrown out, attempting to steal. Kevin Watley in the 3rd, and Johnny Turbo here in the 6th. 2 is a count to Joe DiCarlo. Carlo pops a foul out of play. Locally in the big leagues, the Mets are playing a rubber game against the Cincinnati Reds at Great American Ballpark. They trail at 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Senzel has hit his 3rd home run of the season for the Reds. David Peterson started. He's been relieved by Medina. The Mets and Ashcraft remains on the mound, starter for the Reds. 2-2 is a count to Joe DiCarlo. Carlo rips it to third, past the reach of Javier Bencourt into left field for a base hit. Carlo is on board with a 2-out single, the second hit of the inning, surrendered by Matt Salter.
Left fielder, number 33, Alejandro.
Bring up Alejandro De Aza, who has grounded out to second and doubled, 1 for 2 on the night. In Pittsburgh, the Yankees are just underway, taking on the Pirates. De Aza, first pitch swinging, lines it into the gap in right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. DiCarlo going on contact will advance to third. Alejandro De Aza is 2 for 3. And the Ducks have runners at the corners with 2 men down for Sam Travis. De Aza continues to swing a tremendously hot bat.
The first baseman, number 26.
And the tying run is 90 feet away with 2 men down for Sam Travis. Looking for his first hit of the night. He's grounded out and flied out. Piazza now has 17 multi-hit games this season. First pitch to Travis. He's fouled out of play. The Ducks, with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season, have a team batting average of .235. Travis is hitting .393 in these situations. Ducks are 0 for 2 with men in scoring position thus far. They've left 2 runners on base. They have not had a lot of base runners against Salter. Boy, the caught stealing of Johnny Turbo looms large in this inning. Salter has surrendered 3 consecutive hits, but still has the lead. Travis lines it up the middle. That's through for a base hit. DiCarlo comes in to score the tying run. On at first, a 2-out single, and a run batted in is Sam Travis. And the Ducks have evened the score here in the 6th. It is now 1-1. Sam Travis collects his team-leading 54th run batted in. On the 4th consecutive hit surrendered by Matt Salter. And he will now get a visit from FerryHawks pitching coach Nelson Figueroa, as Sam Travis continues to remain red hot with runners in scoring position and 2 out. .393 batting average entering tonight's game, and he loves hitting here at home. .351 clip at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Travis making a case for Player of the Month in June. He hit .362 in June. Now the go-ahead run is at second in De Aza. Travis is at first with 2 out. And Davison Romero, the batter. Romero has walked and struck out swinging 0 for 1 thus far. Romero's hitting .273 with men in scoring position, 2 outs this season. First pitch to Davidson is a cut fastball swung on and missed. after Kevin Watley was punched out by Warren Nicholson on a pitch that may have been out of the strike zone. 4 consecutive hits against Matt Solterre, plated a run for the Ducks. Also a caught stealing in this inning as well. Also could have been an even bigger frame for Long Island. No one to Romero. Fouled out of play. Solter has now thrown 84 pitches, 52 for strikes. He's had 3 starts this season in which he has thrown 100 or more pitches, including his last 2 starts on June 19th and June 25th, both against the York Revolution. 0-2 to Romero. There's a fly ball to deep right field. Going back is Monhay. In front of the warning track, he makes a catch, and that retires the side. But not before the Ducks get even against Matt Solter here in the bottom of the 6th. Long Island picks up 1 run on 4 hits, and there were 2 runners left on base. We move to the top half of the 7th inning from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. We have a brand new ball game. The score now tied at 1 apiece.
Hey fans, this is left-handed pitcher Brady Feigl, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Wally Backman goes to his bullpen for the first time tonight. Now on in relief of Cody Beckman, his right-hander Chad Hawkins. We'll give you the numbers on Cody Beckman tonight as he will register a no decision. Beckman does tally a quality start. In 6 innings, he allows 1 run on 6 hits, walking 3 and striking out 6. Beckman threw a total of 95 pitches, 56 for strikes. He had 7 ground ball outs, 3 flyouts, and the 6 strikeouts. He also had 2 double plays turned behind him. He faced a total of 25 batters and threw 8 first pitch strikes. And the 6 strikeouts for Cody Beckman matches a season high. Beckman has now had 6 strikeouts in each of his last 3 appearances on the mound, 2 as a starter and 1 in relief. And for Beckman, again, it is his first quality start here in 2022. So now he hands the ball off to Chad Hawkins. And for Hawkins, this is his 22nd relief appearance. He's been very effective. 2-1 with a 2.21 earned run average in 20 1/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 9 runs on 14 hits. 5 of the 9 runs have been earned. Walked 13, 1 intentionally, and struck out 22. With the opposition hitting just 187 against him. Chad Hawkins on in relief here into the top of the 7th. The score all knotted at 1-1. Alfredo Reyes will lead off for the FerryHawks. The 8-9-1 in the order for Staten Island. Hawkins' first pitch is a cut fastball swung on and missed. Reyes will be followed by Brian Gonzalez and Antoine Duplantis. Reyes tonight over 2. He has struck out and flied out. Hawkins 0-1. Another cutter swung on and missed. Quickly it's 0-2 to Alfredo Reyes. Chad Hawkins is 6'3", 210 pounds. 27 years old from Pomona, California. What a job by Cody Beckman tonight. 1 run allowed in his 6 innings of work. 0-2 pitch. And it's grounded in the hole and through for a base hit. So behind in the count, 0-2. Alfredo Reyes pulls a single into left field for his first hit of the night. And the 7th overall for the FerryHawks. And that'll bring up Brian Gonzalez, who has struck out swinging and grounded out 0-2 thus far. Chad Hawkins last pitched on July 4th, the opening game of this 4-game home-and-home series on Staten Island. Bunted down the third baseline, foul. 0-1 is the count to Gonzalez. Hawkins tossed a scoreless inning in relief on Independence Day. No hits allowed. No walks or strikeouts. He threw 17 pitches, 8 for strikes. This is his first season with the Ducks and first here into the Atlantic League. Romero is in on the lip of the grass at third. Gonzalez against squares and bunts it in front of the plate beautifully. It's fielded by DiCarlo. His only play is to first to retire Gonzalez. And that advances Reyes into scoring position at second base with the lead run. The sacrifice goes 2-3. And now it's back to the top of the order on Antoine Duplantis, who is 0-3. Has reached on an error and been caught stealing. The FerryHawks, that is their Atlantic League leading 17th sacrifice bunt this season. They've been pretty fundamentally sound. The offense has not been there. A .227 batting average, last in the Atlantic League. Tapped in front of home plate, and it trickles foul. 0-1 is the count to Duplantis. Duplantis is hitting .267 with runners in scoring position this season. But has just a .262 batting average against right-handed pitching. Hitting .316 versus lefties. FerryHawks hitting .230 overall against right-handed pitchers entering tonight's game. 0-1. Inside, and it gets away from DiCarlo. Now the throw to third, and safe at third is going to be Reyes. Be a wild pitch charged to Chad Hawkins. Now the go-ahead run is only 90 feet away with the count even at a ball and a strike, and it forces the Ducks to bring the infield in. Hawkins throws his 4th wild pitch of the season. One to Duplantis. Swing and a miss. Hawkins ties Duplantis up with the fastball. Gets ahead on the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Chad Hawkins spent the first 4 seasons of his career in the Chicago Cubs organization from 2016 to 2019, reaching as high as single-A Myrtle Beach. He was originally selected by the Chicago Cubs in the 6th round of the 2016 amateur draft out of California State University, Fullerton. Love a strikeout here, the 1-2. Fouled off as Duplantis just gets a piece to stay alive. Ducks have a team earned run average of 4.37 entering tonight's game with Staten Island. It's 4th overall in the Atlantic League. Again, the 1-2. Outside, throw to third. And safe at third is Reyes. Carlo almost picking off Reyes at third. We were waiting for the call made by Freddie DeJesus. He said that Reyes was able to dive back in safely, eluding the tag of Davidson Romero. So that levels the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Antoine Duplantis. Infield remains in for the Ducks. Chance here for Staten Island to jump back out in front. 2-2. Line down the right field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. That will drop in for an extra base hit and give the FerryHawks the lead. Reyes comes in to score. Duplantis takes a wide turn at second and holds there with a go-ahead RBI double. And Staten Island is back out in front here in the 7th. It is now 2-1 in favor of the FerryHawks. Duplantis' first hit of the evening gives Staten Island the lead. His 4th double and 12th run batted in makes it 2-1 in favor of the visitors. Now they have a chance for an even bigger inning. Still only one man down as Javier Betancourt comes to the plate. Betancourt in 3 plate appearances has flied out and drawn a pair of walks. First pitch, swing and a miss. Duplantis, just a 262 hitter against right-handed pitching. Comes up with the big hit for Staten Island, a team that is just 3-28 on the road. They've lost 19 of their last 22 games away from Staten Island at University Hospital Community Park. 0-1, runner goes. The pitch is taken. The throw to third. It's not in time. Over to Carlo asking Freddie DeJesus about the call. DeJesus says that Duplantis was able to once again elude the tag of Davidson Romero. Well, Duplantis is now 1 for 2 tonight in the stolen base department. 6 for 10 on the season. The FerryHawks have their second bag swiped in 3 tries versus Ducks pitching. 1-1 is the count. The Ducks once again bring the infield in against Javier Betancourt. Fastball misses low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Betancourt has a .239 batting average versus the Ducks this season. And it's hitting only .219 on the road. Has a chance to extend the lead for the FerryHawks here with 1 down, and Duplantis at third. 2-1 on the inside corner for a called strike, and that evens the count at 2-2, much to the dismay of Javier Betancourt. And that is a big call made by home plate umpire Warren Nicholson. Instead of 3-1 advantage Betancourt, the count is even at 2-2. Good cut fastball thrown by Chad Hockin. The 2-2. Grounded sharply, but right to Frias. He knocks it down, looks the runner Duplantis back to third, and throws to first to retire Betancourt for the second out. So Frias goes to a knee and is able to erase Betancourt.
Second baseman.
No advance by Duplantis at third. 2 away now for Angel Aguilar, who is 1 for 3 on the night. He has singled, grounded into a double play, and flied out to right. And now pitching coach Mark Wiedemeyer will make a visit out to the mound and have a word with Chad Hockin. Fans, the Long Island Ducks 2022 season is presented by Catholic Health. With a talented and experienced roster, plus exciting promotions every game, a day at the ballpark is truly a good time every time. Tickets are now on sale for all Ducks home games at the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, online at liducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Aguilar has been terrific this season, hitting .356 against Ducks pitching, and has a .323 average on the road, but just a .240 average with runners in scoring position at 2 outs. First pitch is a cutter outside for ball 1. FerryHawks are 2 for 8 tonight with runners in scoring position. They've left 6 men on base. This is a big runner at third in Antoine Duplantis that Chad Hockin is trying to leave 90 feet away from home and keep this a 1-run deficit for the Flock. 1-0, swing and a miss. Carlo has trouble finding it and now sees it to his left. The count is even at a ball and a strike. Hockin has been going to his cutter and slider. He's coming out of the bullpen in relief of Cody Beckman. That last cut fastball is registered at 87 miles per hour. 1-1. This is away, 2 balls and 1 strike. So now an interesting decision for Edgardo Alfonso moving forward. He's got a very productive start from Matt Salter in his 6 innings. He's thrown 85 pitches, 53 for strikes. You send him out for the 7th, you go to the bullpen to try to record 9 outs. The 2-1. In the dirt, knocked down by DiCarlo. Hockin falls behind to Aguilar, 3 balls and 1 strike. Now first base is open. This is interesting. You wonder if, and now, yes, we're going to see Aguilar being intentionally walked. I was going to say, was Hockin pitching around Aguilar? And based on the last pitch thrown in the dirt, a good take by Aguilar. Once he did not chase, and DiCarlo had to keep it in front of him. The Ducks decide to just intentionally walk Aguilar. 4-3 pass surrendered on the evening by the Ducks staff. So runners at the corners now for Ricardo Cespedes, but Cespedes against Cody Beckman tonight was 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and his 12th stolen base. Ducks have been out hit 8-6, first pitch. Fastball misses high for ball 1. Cespedes is hitting just .154 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season. But he has a .287 batting average against right-handed pitching as opposed to just .211 versus southpaws. The 1-0. Dots the outside corner for a called strike, and it's 1-1. And it's really out of the frying pan and into the fire for Chad Hockin. Angel Aguilar, as I mentioned, hitting .356 against Ducks pitching this year. Ricardo Cespedes has a batting average of an even .300 against Long Island here in 2022. But you have to challenge one of them, and the decision was made to go after Cespedes. A 1-1 in the dirt, knocked down by DiCarlo, and both runners hold at first and third respectively. DiCarlo has done a great job in this inning, keeping those pitches thrown in the dirt from Chad Hockin in front of him. And I thought maybe Aguilar would advance from first base, but he decides to hold, so that keeps the force play in effect at second on a potential ground ball hit to the infield. 2-1 is the count to Ricardo Cespedes. Duplantis at third, Aguilar at first. A run is home for the FerryHawks in the 7th. And they lead it 2-1. And now it's 3-1 to Cespedes. A walk would load the bases for Dilson Herrera. Dangerous pitch coming up here on 3-1. And the fastball gets away from DiCarlo, and the throw to home is not in time, as sliding in safely is Duplantis. Advancing to second is Angel Aguilar. It's a walk to Ricardo Cespedes, but the wild pitch gives the FerryHawks an insurance run as they now lead it 3-1. Hawkins throws his second wild pitch of the inning and issues his second walk as well. And the wild pitch scores Duplantis. The FerryHawks have plated a pair here in the 7th and have their largest lead of the night at 3-1. Dilson Herrera is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts and a walk. Pitch is popped up, foul ground at first base side, but that'll land in the crowd. The Ducks as a staff have now thrown 37 wild pitches. They came in tied with Southern Maryland and Staten Island for the second fewest wild pitches in the Atlantic League. Gastonia only 33, a league best. Two thrown here by Chad Hawkins in the 7th inning. Hawkins beats Herrera with a tailing fastball and is ahead on the count, 0-2. This has been a long half inning for Staten Island, which again makes you wonder if Matt Solter will go back out for his 7th inning of work. Now enjoying a 2-run lead. The 0-2. Just misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good patience shown there by Herrera as he did not chase the slider away from Hawkins. Hawkins trying to end the inning here. Keep the deficit at a pair of runs. Sets above the belt. The 1-2 to Herrera. There's a fly ball down the right field line. Giving chase is Johnny Turbo. He'll run out of room as it lands in the crowd, and we'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. Tomorrow afternoon, this home-and-home series concludes. Again, a reminder, first pitch has been moved up from 6:35 p.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. If you're coming out to the ballpark, the gates will open at high noon. A pair of right-handers face off. Hector Guantz gets the nod for the FerryHawks. He'll be opposed by Joe Iorio. Again, a 1 o'clock first pitch tomorrow afternoon in the finale of this 4-game home-and-home series. One, 2. Just misses outside. That evens the count at 2-2. Hawkins wondering where that pitch was. Thought it should have been strike 3 to Dilson Herrera. Trackman agrees. That was on the outside corner. Here comes the 2-2. Fastball is inside, full count. So on 3-2 with 2 out, the runners will be in motion. Aguilar from second and Cespedes over at first. Herrera looking to extend the inning with Justin O'Connor waiting on deck. The runners take their lead. They are in motion. The payoff pitch from Hockin to Herrera. Fouled away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Herrera making Hockin work in this plate appearance. This at bat will require at least 8 pitches. Crowd here at 4,220, hoping for a strikeout. Again, the runners go. The payoff pitch. It's popped up. Foul ground first base side. Sam Travis has room, and he makes the catch to end the inning. But the FerryHawks take the lead here in the top half of the 7th as they pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. There were a pair of walks, one of the intentional variety, and 2 runners left on base. After 6.5 innings of play, get up and stretch out those arms and those legs. In the middle of the 7th, the score is now the Staten Island FerryHawks 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Gene Varela, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
The Ducks conclude this home-and-home series with the Staten Island FerryHawks tomorrow afternoon with a 1 o'clock first pitch from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. The gates will open at high noon as the Ducks and FerryHawks conclude this home-and-home series.
Times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
We apologize there for some technical difficulties. Dustin Woodcock on an 0-1 pitch grounds out to Angel Aguilar at second base. The put-out goes 4-3. He is now 0 for 3 on the night as Vladimir Frias steps in. 0 for 2, he has struck out and lined out. Again, the Ducks conclude their series tomorrow afternoon with a 1 o'clock first pitch against the Staten Island FerryHawks. Game 4 of this home-and-home set. Gates open at high noon. It'll be another Thirsty Thursday here on the Duck Pond. 1-1 is the count to Vladimir Frias. Fans will be able to enjoy a special buy one, get one half price offer on Smirnoff Seltzer in the ballpark throughout the game. Come on now for some matinee baseball tomorrow afternoon here in Central Islip. One pitch is pulled over the first base bag foul, and it's 0-2 to Frias. In addition, the Duck Club restaurant and bar on the suite level, normally reserved for season ticket, luxury suite, and mini plan holders, will be open for all fans to enjoy. Tickets to the game and all Ducks home games are available by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark, calling 631-940-TIXX, or by going to liducks.com. 0-2 pitches outside, and it's 1-2 to Vladimir Frias. And Salter looking for the shutdown inning. Once again here in the 7th. Staten Island out in front by the score of 3-1. Salter in 6 1/3 innings has allowed 1 run on 6 hits, walking 1 and striking out 4. Salter has registered 5 quality starts this season. Looks like he could be on his way to number 6. We'll see what happens as this game moves along. 1-2 to Frias. Taken outside, and that evens the count at 2-2. I mentioned earlier that Salter has thrown 100 or more pitches in 3 starts this year. Foul tip into the glove of the catcher, Brian Gonzalez, strike 3. And that's 5 strikeouts on the night for Matt Salter. 2 out of nobody on for Jake Cirillo, who has flied to left and struck out swinging. On June 19th against the York Revolution at Peoples Bank Park, Salter threw 119 pitches, registering a no decision. The FerryHawks won that game 9-6. In his last start, that game was actually in Staten Island. In his last start at Peoples Bank Park on June 25th, he threw 111 pitches. And York's 19-1 drubbing of the FerryHawks. 0-2 the count to Zarello. On June 3rd here against the Ducks, he threw 118 pitches. Suffering the loss, he allowed a season-high 11 hits and 7 runs, but only 3 earned runs. 9-5 defeat. He's been very effective tonight. 0-2 pitch. Slow, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He has retired the side in order 3 times on the evening. In the first, and he's looking for his third 1-2-3 inning, I should say. Retired the side in order in the first and 5th innings thus far. The 1-2. Upstairs with a fastball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Taken at the knees for a called strike 3, side retired. Zarello goes down looking, and that is 6 strikeouts on the night for Matt Salter. As he puts up another 0 here in the bottom of the 7th. For the Ducks, no runs, no hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. We move to the top half of the 8th. On the Duck Pond, the FerryHawks leading the Flock by the score of 3-1.
Hey fans, this is right-handed pitcher Chet Hawken, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
Staten Island lead Long Island 3-1 as we move to the top half of the 8th inning from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. There's no better time than now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825. Wally Backman goes to his bullpen for the second time on the evening. Now on in relief of Chad Hockin is the right-hander Sandy Baez. So the line is complete on Hockin. He allows 2 runs on 2 hits in his 1 inning of relief. No walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 intentional strikeout, and a pair of wild pitches thrown. A tough outing for Hockin. Hockin threw 33 pitches, 19 for strikes, in 7 batters faced. So here's Baez looking to keep the deficit at 3-1. As the FerryHawks come to bat here in the top of the 8th. Justin O'Connor will lead off. He will be followed by Joseph Monet and Alfredo Reyes, 6, 7, and 8 in the order. O'Connor, in his debut for Staten Island, is 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and RBI, and he's also grounded into a double play. 1-1 is the count to Justin O'Connor. Looking ball is into the knees for a called strike 2. Sandy Baez is making his 27th appearance as he leapfrogs ahead of Tyler Webb for the club lead. He's 3-1 with a 1.71 earned run average. Baez in 26 1/3 innings has allowed 12 runs on 15 hits. Just 5 of the 12 runs have been earned. He's walked 24, 3 intentionally, and struck out 22. And has a 161 batting average against. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good curveball from Baez as he erases O'Connor for the first out. 7 strikeouts on the night for Ducks pitchers. 1 out and nobody on for Joseph Monhay. 1 for 3 with a ground rule double. Sandy Baez is 6'2", 219 pounds. 28 years old from San Cristobal in the Dominican Republic. This is his first season with the Ducks and first in the Atlantic League. He's well rested. He last pitched on Sunday, July the 3rd against the York Revolution here in Central Islip. And retired the only batter he faced. He threw 9 pitches. Only 2 of the 9 were for strikes in that 1/3 of an inning. It's the second relief stint for Baez in as many nights. 0-2 the count to Monhay. Sandy Baez spent parts of the 2018 and 2019 seasons in the big leagues with the Detroit Tigers, combining to make 10 relief appearances. He was originally signed by the Detroit Tigers as an amateur free agent in 2011. He's up on the count here, 0-2 to Joseph Monhay with 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 8th. Staten Island leading 3-1. Pitch misses outside and it's 1-2. Earlier today, the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes defeated the Lexington Legends. 8-2 was the final at Wild Health Field. The home of both the Legends and the Genomes. The Legends were the home team in that contest. 1-2. Popped up over the first base bag in foul territory. Sam Travis makes the over-the-shoulder catch to retire Monhay. 2 up and 2 erased behind Baez here in the 8th. And bring up Alfredo Reyes, who is 1 for 3 with a run scored. In that game for Wild Health, McAllister improves to 1-0 with the victory. Corsino suffers a loss, dropping to 2-7. Genomes had a home run from Castro, his 6th of the season, and Martinez hit round tripper number 5. Legends had 1 home run in the game from Irvin, his 6th. War of the Roses continues at Clifford Magazine Stadium tonight in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, with New York Revolution and Lancaster Barnstormers all knotted at 2 apiece. 2-0 now to Reyes. Shaver has hit home run number 11 for Lancaster. No home runs in the ballgame for the Rebs. Martinez was the starter for York. He's been replaced by Green. Manoah Jr., the starter for Lancaster. Now Scott Schumann on in relief. Charleston Dirty Birds and Southern Maryland Bluegrass had their game postponed tonight in Charleston, West Virginia. And at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, the Gastonia Honey Hunters have a 7-4 lead over the High Point Rockers in the top of the 8th inning in the battle for bragging rights in the Tar Heel State. 3-1 to Reyes. Rodriguez has hit home run number 4 in the season for Gastonia in that contest. Jerry Downs, his 10th for the Rockers. Tyler Ladendorf, home run number 8. 3-1 to Reyes. That's outside, ball 4. That is the 6th walk issued by Ducks pitchers tonight. FerryHawks have a 2-out base runner from the number 9 batter, Brian Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. For Gastonia, Godley was the starting pitcher. Sabaka now on in relief. Pinheiro was the starter for High Point, and now Crawford is out of the bullpen for the Rockers. First pitch to Gonzalez. It's a fastball taken at the knees for a called strike 1. The Mets trail the Reds 3-2 in the top of the 7th at Great American Ballpark in the rubber game between those two teams. Senzel the only home run in that game for Cincinnati. Runner goes, the pitch is taken, the throw to second, not in time. So Alfredo Reyes steals the base. Staten Island is now 3 for 4 in the stolen base department tonight. And Reyes has his 10th stolen base in 13 tries this season. David Peterson got the start for the Mets. Medina is on in relief. Ashcraft, the starter for the Reds. And San Martin is now out of the bullpen. Mets in danger of dropping a series to the Cincinnati Reds, who are 28-52. And that pitch gets away from DiCarlo. And Gonzalez will take first and be credited with an infield single. And advancing to third is Monhay.
Left fielder, number 18, Antoine Duplantis.
It's an infield single for Gonzalez. The 9th hit for the FerryHawks. And first for Gonzalez in the ballgame. Advancing to third on the wild pitch was Reyes. Staten Island has runners at the corners as they go back to the top of the order on Antoine Duplantis. Duplantis has had the biggest hit in this game, a go-ahead RBI double into the right field corner against Chad Hockett in the 7th. It's only hit in 4 at-bats on it. He's also reached on an error and stolen a base. He fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. my apologies. It's not a wild pitch. It's just an infield single for Gonzalez, and that allows Reyes to advance to third base. The 0-1. Inside, backhanded nicely by DiCarlo, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. FerryHawks are looking to add to a 3-1 lead. They have runners at the corners and 2 out here in the 8th. And 1 pitch, low and inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Staten Island tonight is 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position. They've left 8 men on base. Two-1 to Duplantis. This is inside, 3-1. Control has been an issue for Sandy Baez this season. In 26 and the 3rd innings of relief entering tonight, 24 walks. And 1 more here in the 8th. Issue to Alfredo Reyes. 3-1 to Duplantis. And that's taken on the inside corner for a called strike. Baez has worked the count full. So with 3-2 and 2 out, the runner at first, and Gonzalez would be in motion. Sam Travis comes off of the line at first base and will stay with Gonzalez as he takes a short lead. Now Travis backpedals, a payoff pitch. He's lifted in the air down the left field line out of play. In Pittsburgh, the Yankees and Pirates are scoreless as they move to the top of the 5th at PNC Park. Good pitching matchup between Severino and Keller. A rare loss for the Yankees last night. For the Pirates, Yankees are now 58 and 23, on pace for 116 wins. Duplantis fouls it out of play and will do it again at 3-2. Yankees looking very good right now in terms of the standings. In the American League East. They have a 13-game lead on the Red Sox, who are now in second place at 45 and 36. What a turnaround for them. Again, the 3-2 pitch misses inside, and that will load the bases with FerryHawks. Two walks in the inning issued by Baez. Mark Wiedemeyer will go out and have a talk with Sandy Baez as Javier Betancourt comes to the plate. Betancourt has been held in check tonight. He has drawn 2 walks, but is also 0 for 2. Just going back to the Yankees. In terms of their numbers, they're 58 and 23, 34 and 9 at home. They've lost 2 in a row. The Red Sox suddenly in second place, 45 and 36, 13 games behind the Yankees. They're looking for a series win tonight at the Trop against the Rays.
Third base,
The Mets are at 50 and 31, so they're on pace for 100 victories, but the Braves right on their tail at 48 and 34, just 2.5 games behind, 3 in the loss column. The Mets and Braves will kick off a series in Atlanta Monday. Baez regains his composure and fires strike 1 to Javier Betancourt. Bases are loaded with FerryHawks here into the 8th. Staten Island looking to add to a 3-1 lead. Now Joe DiCarlo will go out and talk to Sandy Baez. Staten Island this season with the bases loaded They hit just 152. Still in search of their first Grand Slam. Javier Betancourt. 1 for 4 with a pair of RBIs. With the bases loaded on the campaign. Here comes the 0-1. It's a curveball off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. This is the first game of the second half for both of these ball clubs. Trying to kick off the second half on a high note. Chopped to third. It's a fair ball over the bag. It's backhanded by Romero, and he steps on third base to end the inning. Baez bends but does not break in the top of the 8th. For the FerryHawks, no runs on 1 hit. There were 2 walks, and the bases were left loaded. Move to the bottom half of the 8th inning here in Central Islip, with Staten Island out in front of Long Island by the score of 3-1.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Alejandro de Asa, and you are listening to Dog Baseball on the Long Island Dog Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912, and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Edgardo Alfonso goes to his bullpen for the first time tonight. Now on in relief of Matt Salter is the right-hander Joe Cuja. So Cuja looking to protect a 2-run lead for the FerryHawks. 3-1 is the score. What a performance tonight by the Staten Island starter, Matt Salter. Salter, in 7 innings, allows 1 run on 6 hits, walking 1 and striking out 6. He faced 26 batters and threw 20 first pitch strikes. 98 pitches thrown by Salter, 62 for strikes in total. Salter, 5 groundouts, 6 flyouts, along with his 6 strikeouts. Now he hands it off to Joe Cuja. First man on in relief. Cuja will face 9, 1, and 2 in the order. Kevin Watley, Johnny Turbo, and Joe DiCarlo. Watley tonight is 1 for 2. He has singled, struck out looking, and been caught stealing. Cuja is making his 25th relief appearance. That is tops, second on, I should say, on the FerryHawks roster. First pitch is taken on the inside corner, very called strike as Watley shows bunt. Cuja in his 24 outings, all in relief, is 2-2 with a 2.6 earned run average. Quickly ahead on the count to Watley, 0-2. Cuja in 34 2/3 innings allowed 13 runs on 27 hits. 10 of the 13 runs have been earned. He's walked 25 and struck out 27 with a 218 batting average against. 0-2 pitch is taken on the inside corner for a called strike 3. And Watley, who was unhappy with the strikeout in the at-bat of the 6th
Right fielder,
by Warren Nicholson. Goes down on 3 pitches to start the 8th. And that's 7 strikeouts overall for Staten Island as a staff. Back to the top of the order, and Johnny Turbo. Turbo is 1 for 3 tonight. He has singled and been caught stealing. He takes the first pitch fastball high and tight for ball 1. Trackman does say that that third pitch thrown to Watley clipped the top of the strike zone. Now it's 1-1 to Johnny Turbo. Turbo's only hit was in the 6th on a pitch that went to the backstop. He advanced to first, being credited with an infield single. The Ducks have been out hit tonight 9-6 and trail 3-1. 1-2 to Turbo. Kuja is 6'5", 190 pounds. 28 years old, from Seymour, Connecticut. Up on the count, 1-2 to Johnny Turbo. Reached for and fouled away. We'll do it again at 1-2. Kuja attended St. John's University and is in his 7th professional season, 3rd in the Atlantic League. Again, the 1-2 to Turbo. At the end of the bat foul. Kuja has 8 consecutive scoreless appearances. Had 8 consecutive scoreless appearances over 12 innings from May 20th to June 18th. He's allowed 1 earned run or fewer in 23 of his 24 outings on the mound. Turbo hits it to the left side. Charging it is Reyes. He gloves and throws to first to erase Turbo by a step. That's a nice defensive play by Alfredo Reyes. He's able to retire Johnny Turbo for the 2nd out. Base is empty for Joe DiCarlo, who's 1 for 3 tonight with a single and a run scored. Kuja has 1 earned run or fewer in 23 of his 24 appearances this season. And Kuja, as I mentioned, is making his 25th relief appearance. The 24 is the most amongst active pitchers on this Staten Island roster. 0-1 pitch to DiCarlo is taken for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Kuja's younger brother Nick is a pitcher in the Detroit Tigers organization. Oh-2. Fastball upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kuja was a member of the New Britain Bees and Bridgeport Bluefish back in 2016. 2015, he pitched for the Golden State Grays of the Can-Am League. 1-2. And DiCarlo gets hit by the pitch. And the Ducks will get the tying run to the plate in Alejandro De Aza. So behind in the count, DiCarlo gets plunked. And De Aza will step in.
Fielder, number 33, Alejandro De Aza.
That is the 6th batter this season that Kuja has hit. And DiCarlo gets hit by a pitch. The 4th time this year. First pitch fastball to De Aza, misses upstairs for ball 1. It's actually the 5th time that DiCarlo has been plunked here in 2022. De Aza, another good night at the plate, 2 for 3 with a single and a double. No pitch is fouled back, and that levels a count on a ball and a strike. DiCarlo has reached base now twice in 4 plate appearances. Joe came in 10th in the Atlantic League in on-base percentage at .395. Bayazi is first in on-base percentage at .447. And 8th in OPS at .935. 1-1. Bayazi pops it up. Foul ground, third base side. And moving under it is Javier Betancourt, and he makes the catch to end the inning. In the bottom of the 8th for the Ducks, no runs, no hits. A hit batsman and 1 runner left. Let's take this game to the top half of the 9th inning from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Staten Island leading Long Island by the score of 3-1.
Hey fan, this is pitcher Anderson De Leon, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Tune in for our next Ducks game broadcast on Thursday when the Ducks take on the Staten Island FerryHawks at 1 o'clock p.m. Again, a reminder, the game has been moved up to 1 o'clock p.m. The pregame show will begin 15 minutes prior to first pitch at 12:45, and you can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Live streaming video and audio will be available online at liducks.com, facebook.com/liducks, and youtube.com/ducksbaseball. We move to the top half of the 9th inning with Staten Island leading Long Island 3-1. Second man on in relief for the flock is the right-hander Chris Cepeda. Sandy Baez picks up a scoreless top half of the 8th inning on 1 hit allowed, walking 2 and striking out 1. And now it's Chris Cepeda trying to keep the deficit at a pair of runs and give the Ducks a chance in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Attention fans, now pitching.
And for Cepeda, this is his 12th appearance in relief. He's 1-0 with an earned run average of an even 3. In 15 innings, he's allowed 6 runs on 13 hits. 5 of the 6 runs have been earned. 5 walks, 1 intentional, and 15 strikeouts. Cepeda has a batting average against him of .250. Chris Cepeda is 5'10", 180 pounds. 25 years old, a local product from Port Jefferson Station, New York. Angel Aguilar leads off for the FerryHawks as they send the heart of the order up against Cepeda. And Aguilar takes ball 1. He'll be followed by Ricardo Cespedes and Dilson Herrera. Aguilar tonight is 1 for 3 with an intentional walk. It's a fly ball down the right field line. Giving chase is Johnny Turbo, and in fair territory right along the line, he makes the running catch for the first out. Aguilar is retired, and that'll bring up Ricardo Cespedes. 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and a walk. He's also stolen his 12th base of the season. Cepeda's first pitch misses away for ball 1. bottom half of the ninth inning, the Ducks are scheduled to send up 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Sam Travis, Davidson Romero, and Dustin Woodcock. Spade is 1-0 to Cespedes. There's a little flare into left field, and on comes Diaza, but it will drop in front of him for a base hit. Ricardo Cespedes, as the ball gets away on the infield, but Travis backs it up. Cespedes has his third hit of the night. This one of the opposite field single variety. And that's 10 hits in the ballgame now for the FerryHawks. Cespedes has reached base 4 times in 5 plate appearances, including 4 consecutive plate appearances after grounding out to second to begin his offensive evening against Cody Beckman in the first inning. Delson Herrera is 0 for 3 with a walk. Cespedes already has a stolen base tonight. 12 for 15 on the season. The FerryHawks are 3 for 4 in stolen bases against the Ducks on the evening, giving them 72 this season. First pitch fastball is taken outside by Herrera for ball 1. Chris Cepeda last pitched in the first game of this home-and-home series on Staten Island on Independence Day. Squirrel sitting in relief on 2 hits allowed and a pair of strikeouts. Cepeda threw 23 pitches, 12 for strikes. His last 3 outings have all been scoreless in relief. A total of 4 innings in his last 3 relief appearances without giving up a run. Only 3 hits allowed in those 4 innings. No walks and 7 strikeouts. Herrera hits a towering pop-up towards the middle of the diamond, and it's dropped by the shortstop, Watley, fielded by Vladimir Frias, and he steps on the second base bag to erase Ricardo Cespedes. So Herrera is at first. The fielder's choice will go 6-4. And that's the second out here in the ninth. And it will be left up to Justin O'Connor. O'Connor in his FerryHawks debut is 2 for 4 with a pair of singles and a run batted in. Nothing that Cespedes could do. Heading back to first, thinking the ball was going to be caught. And that's a heads-up play on the part of Vladimir Frias to just take the baseball after it was dropped by Watley and step on the bag. So Watley will get the assist and Frias the put out. The count now 0-2. Justin O'Connor. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side retired. Cepeda gives the Ducks their 8th strikeout on the night and is able to work around a 1-out single off the bat of Ricardo Cespedes. For the FerryHawks, no runs on 1 hit and 1 man left on base. Last chance for the Ducks. We move to the bottom half of the 9th inning with Staten Island leading it by the score of 3-1.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Dustin Woodcock, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the North Shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. LIDucks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
Ducks conclude this four-game home-and-home series with the Staten Island FerryHawks tomorrow afternoon with a first pitch at 1 o'clock p.m. Again, a reminder, the first pitch has been moved up from 6:35 to 1 o'clock. The Fairfield Properties Ballpark gates will be opening at high noon, and it'll be another Thirsty Thursday here in Central Islip. To purchase tickets, visit liducks.com, call 631-940-TIXX. Or visit the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office. Again, a reminder, tomorrow's game is now a 1 o'clock first pitch, moved up from 6:35 p.m. 1 o'clock first pitch, and the gates open at high noon here in Central Islip. Victor Capion comes on in relief of coach Joe Kuja as he will look to close it out here in the last of the ninth and give the FerryHawks their second consecutive victory over the Ducks. Capion is making his 23rd appearance out of the bullpen. He's 4-2 with a 1.48 earned run average and has a team-leading 6 saves in 10 opportunities. Sam Travis will lead off. He'll be followed by Davidson, Romero, and Dustin Woodcock. Travis tonight is 1 for 3 with a RBI single. Lone run for the game produced by the Ducks. Capion's first pitch to Travis is in tight for ball 1. Capion in 24 and 1/3 innings has allowed 9 runs on 18 hits, but only 4 of the 9 runs have been earned. He's walked 10, won intentionally, and struck out 25 with a batting average against of .202. 1-0 to Travis. He's fouled to the screen, and that evens a count and a ball and a strike. Victor Capion is 6'2", 195 pounds. In 18 days, on July 24th, he'll be celebrating his 33rd birthday. He's from Monte Cristi in the Dominican Republic. Capion's 1-1 to Sam Travis. He's fouled out of play. Capion is in his 15th season of professional baseball and 3rd here in the Atlantic League. This is his 9th consecutive season in the independent ranks. He spent 2021 with York and also was in the Mexican League. It's been 5 years in the Diamondbacks organization, making it as high as AAA Reno. He also pitched in the independent ranks for Laredo, Joplin, and Winnipeg. Capion ahead on the count, 1-2 to Sam Travis. Travis hits a fly ball to deep right field. Playable for Monhay in front of the warning track. He makes the catch for the first out. That'll bring up Davidson Romero, who's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Third baseman, number 24, Davidson Romero.
Staten Island trio of Matt Salter, Joe Kuja, and Victor Capion have retired the leadoff batter in every inning thus far tonight. Capion's first pitch to Romero misses inside for ball 1. FerryHawks had their first ever road victory in franchise history back on June the 4th here at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, a 3-1 triumph over the Ducks. 1-0. Waved at and missed, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. The FerryHawks are looking for their 4th win on the road this season, and if they pick up 2 more defensive outs, half of their wins will be right here in Central Islip at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. They're 3-28 away from home entering tonight. The 1-1. This is inside, 2-1. Ducks have a 9-5 record so far in the Battle of the Belt, 5-1 here at home. FerryHawks have dropped 8 of 10 and 18 of 25 and have lost 19 of their last 22 road games. They've been fantastic tonight. The 2-1 to Romero. Caught on and missed. Good tailing fastball, evens the count at 2-2. Matt Salter is in line for the victory. Salter had his 6th quality start tonight. The 2-2 to Romero. It's fouled off. This is the first game in the second half of the regular season schedule for both of these teams. The Ducks went 36-30 in 66 games played in the first half. Staten Island 19-47. FerryHawks looking to make it 1-0 in the second half. Trying to win 2 of the last 3 games versus the Flock in this 4-game home-and-home series. Romero takes the fastball on the inner half and it just misses. And Davidson has run the count full. Just trying to get on base here and bring the tying run to the plate. Dustin Woodcock waiting on deck. He's got power in that left-handed bat. Been a steady diet of sinkers from Campion to Davidson Romero. Campion working from the third base side of the rubber, gets a sign from his battery mate Brian Gonzalez. Payoff pitch to Davidson Romero. Check swing inside, did he go? No, says first base umpire Mike Williams, ball 4. Fans were celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first. Go first, go far. It's a good at bat by Davidson Romero. And it will bring the tying run to the plate in Dustin Woodcock. Both walks have been issued to Romero tonight. First coming versus Matt Salter in the second inning. Dustin Woodcock is looking for his first hit on the evening. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Woodcock hitting 275 against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch, taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Victor Campion had a very impressive month of June. In 11 innings pitched, he allowed 2 unearned runs, going 3-0. Walking 5 and striking out 12. 3 for 4 in save opportunities. The 0-1 to Woodcock. This is away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Six of the last 7 pitches thrown by Campion have been sinkers. That seems to be the bread and butter pitch by Victor Campion. Here comes a 1-1. Off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike. Staten Island this season has allowed 345 walks, the most in the Atlantic League of any pitching staff. Ducks trying to show some patience here in the ninth against Capion. See if he goes back to the sinker against Woodcock, behind in the count 2-1. Infield is at double play depth, and the outfield is straight away and deep. 2-1 pitch taken on the inside corner for a called strike. And that evens the count at 2-2. Woodcock a little unhappy with that call made by Warren Nicholson. See what TrackMan says on that 2-1 pitch. Count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Dustin Woodcock. Davidson Romero, the runner at first, 1 out. And the last of the ninth with the Ducks trailing 3-1. 2-2. Foul out of play. That pitch prior to the foul ball thrown by Capion was in the strike zone, so a good call made by home plate umpire Warren Nicholson. Back-to-back sliders now thrown by Capion. Going to every pitch in his repertoire tonight. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat to Woodcock. Again, the 2-2. Dustin lines it in the air to left field, giving chase to Duplantis. He makes the catch. Now the Ducks are down to their final out of the night. The game is left up to Vladimir Frias to keep it going for the Flock.
The second baseman, number 1, Vladimir Frias.
Frias is looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. Trying to extend his hitting streak, which right now stands at 7 consecutive games. He takes the first pitch at the knees for a called strike 1. He had his 11th double on Tuesday and has now hit safely in 7 straight games going back to June 29th. Hitting .345 during that stretch, along with a .367 on-base percentage. He held in check tonight. The Ducks have just 6 hits. 0-1. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. If the inning continues, Jake Zarello, the designated hitter, waits on deck for the Flock. Capion looking to end it here and give the FerryHawks their 2nd consecutive victory over the Ducks in this 4-game home-and-home series. Staten Island dropped the opener 4-0. Back on Staten Island. They won 4-1 last night and lead 3-1 tonight. 1-1. Reyes fouls it out of play, and now the Ducks are down to their final strike of the night. The Ducks, who had a red-hot month of June, going 18-9, have been held in check in these last 2 games by the FerryHawks, losing 4-1 last night and trailing 3-1 tonight. Six runs now in the first 3 games of this 4-game home-and-home series. A 1-2 to Frias. Reached for and fouled out of play. Game 2 tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock first pitch as we conclude this home-and-home series with the FerryHawks. Right-hander Hector Guantz gets the start. 1-2 with a 7.11 earned run average. Be opposed by fellow righty Joe Iorio for the Ducks, 6-1 with a 4.01 ERA. 1 o'clock first pitch. The Ducks pregame show begins at 12:45. Frias looking to keep the game alive. Behind in the count, 1-2. It's fouled away. Ducks are a team that came into this game with the fewest strikeouts offensively in the Atlantic League at 384. They've gone down 7 times tonight. The FerryHawks on the other side have the 3rd fewest strikeouts as a staff with 497. Now on a team that puts the ball in play. and extends a lot of at-bats like Frias is doing here. Again, the 1-2. Off the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chance of Vladdy from the faithful flock here in Central Islip. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. 2-2 to Frias. It's grounded to the second. It's fielded by Aguilar, and he throws the first in time, and the ball game is over. Victor Campion shuts the door in the bottom of the 9th. And the Staten Island FerryHawks take the opener of this brief 2-game series against the Long Island Ducks. And have now taken 2 of the first 3 games of this 4-game home-and-home set in the continuation of the Battle of the Belt. At the bottom of the 9th for Long Island, no runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 runner left on base. The final score this evening from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It was Staten Island FerryHawks 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1. Don't go anywhere. Our post-game show is next, where we will recap this one and hand out our player of the game honors.
Hey fans, this is Mark Wiedemeyer, pitching coach for the Long Island Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the ducktail slide, the bounce house, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Mike Moore back with you from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. Welcome to the post-game show. The Staten Island FerryHawks have defeated the Long Island Ducks tonight. 3-1 is the final as they take the opener of this 2-game series. Staten Island has now won 2 of 3 games thus far in this 4-game home-and-home set between these 2 ball clubs. Right-hander Matt Salter got the start for Staten Island. He was opposed by left-hander Cody Beckman, getting the nod for the flock. And it was a very good pitcher's duel early on. As back and forth we went. We were scoreless as we moved to the top half of the 4th inning, and that's when the FerryHawks scored the game's first run. Ricardo Cespedes led off with a single, and later in the frame stole his 12th base of the season. And 2 batters later, the FerryHawks took the lead courtesy of an RBI single off the bat of Justin O'Connor. O'Connor's second hit in as many plate appearances, making his debut for the Staten Island FerryHawks. So 1-0 was the score. O'Connor eventually moved up into scoring position at second base, but then Cody Beckman retired the next 2 batters in succession in Joseph Monte and Alfredo Reyes by way of a ground ball and a flyout. So 1-0 was the score as we moved all the way to the bottom half of the 6th inning. And in the bottom half of the 6th, the Ducks finally were able to crack the scoreboard against Salter with 1 out and nobody on. Johnny Turbo singled but was caught stealing, so the bases were empty for Joe DiCarlo. DiCarlo singled. Alejandro De Aza followed the base knock of his own, and that brought up Sam Travis, and he drove DiCarlo in with the tying run, courtesy of an RBI single for Travis. It was his team-leading 54th run batted in of the season. It was the fourth of 4 consecutive singles against Matt Salter. The Ducks had a chance to add to the lead with runners at first and second, but then Davidson Herrera flat out to Joseph Monet in right field. 1-1 was the score, and that's where it remained as we went to the top of the 7th. Chad Hockett came on in relief of Cody Beckman and issued a leadoff single to Alfredo Reyes. Reyes advanced into scoring position at second base, courtesy of a Brian Gonzalez sacrifice bunt. That brought up Antoine Duplantis, and he plated Reyes with the eventual winning run as he picked up an RBI double into the right field corner. For Duplantis, it was his 4th double of the season and 12th run batted in. That made it 2-1 in favor of the FerryHawks. Later in the inning, Duplantis, after he stole a base, scored on a wild pitch thrown by Hockett. So the FerryHawks had a pair of insurance runs, and they led it 3-1. That's where we remained as we went to the bottom half of the 9th inning. And Victor Campion looked to close the game out. Sam Travis flied out to right to begin the inning. Davidson Romero drew a walk, so that brought the tying run to the plate. The batter was Dustin Woodcock. He lined out to Antoine Duplantis in left field. The last chance was Vladimir Frias, and Vladdy grounded out to Angel Aguilar at second base, ending the ball game as the FerryHawks came away with the 2-run victory. Let's take a look at the final numbers in tonight's ball game. For the Staten Island FerryHawks, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 12 runners left on base. For the Long Island Ducks, 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error. They stranded 6. The winning pitcher is Matt Salter as he improves to 2-6 on the season. Chad Hocken suffers a loss. He drops to 2-2. And Victor Campion picks up his team-leading 7th save in 11 tries. The time of the game was, take a quick look, see if we can get the time of the game here. Don't see a time of the game. Here it is, 3 hours and 17 minutes. And the paid crowd at Fairfield Properties Ballpark was 4,220. So with the victory, Staten Island improves to 20-47 on the season, 4-28 on the road, and they are 1-0 in the second half of play. The Ducks, with the loss, fall to 36-31, 23-15 at home, and 0-1 in the second half. Our player of the game tonight is going to be the Staten Island FerryHawks center fielder Ricardo Cespedes, who in 5 plate appearances went 3 for 4 with a walk and his 12th stolen base of the season. So congratulations to Ricardo Cespedes. He is tonight's player of the game. We'll take one final break, and when we come back, we'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and see what's happening locally in Major League Baseball.
Hey fans, this is infielder Phil Caulfield, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body. Because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Mike Moore back with you one final time from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, where the Staten Island FerryHawks have defeated the Long Island Ducks by the final score of 3-1. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and see what's happening locally in Major League Baseball as well. Earlier today at Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky, the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes defeated the Lexington Legends by the final score of 8-2. McAllister, the win, improves to 1-0. Corsino, the loss, falls to 2-7. Genomes get home runs from Castro, his 6th of the season, and Martinez, his 5th. And for the Legends, Irvin has hit home run number 6 in that ball game. At Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it has gone final, and the Lancaster Barnstormers have just defeated the York Revolution by the final score of 4-2. And for the York Revolution in that contest, the Revs did not hit any home runs. The Barnstormers got a home run from Shaver, his 11th of the season. 4-2 Lancaster over York. The final tonight from Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. In Charleston, West Virginia, the Charleston Dirty Birds and Southern Maryland Blue Crabs were postponed due to rain. And at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, they moved to the bottom half of the ninth inning, and now it's gone final. The Gastonia Honey Hunters hang on for a one-run victory. 7-6 is the final over the High Point Rockers. And for the Honey Hunters, a home run in that game for Rodriguez, his 4th of the season. High Point Rockers had a home run from Jerry Downs, his 10th, and Tyler Ladendorf, his 8th. So High Point falls 7-6 the final at Truist Point against the first half South Division champion Gastonia Honey Hunters. The Mets and Reds are tied at 3 as that game moves to the top half of the 10th inning at Great America Ballpark. The Mets picked up a run in at the top of the ninth to get even. The only home run is from Senzel, his 3rd on the season for Cincinnati. The Yankees are in Pittsburgh at PNC Park to take on the Pirates, and the Yankees have a 4-0 lead as that game moves to the top half of the 7th inning. Josh Donaldson, home run number 7. Joey Gallo, his 10th for the Pinstripes. Luis Severino, 6 scoreless innings thus far. Keller still on the mound for Pittsburgh, allowing 4 runs on 10 hits in his 6 innings of work. So now that sets up for us the final game of this 4-game home-and-home series tomorrow between the Long Island Ducks and Staten Island FerryHawks. Again, first pitch has been moved up from 6:35 p.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. The Ducks will send right-hander Joe Iora to the mound, 6-1 with a 4.01 earned run average. They'll be opposed by fellow righty Hector Wantz, 1-2 with a 7.11 ERA. The Ducks look for a split of this 4-game home-and-home series between themselves and the Staten Island FerryHawks. The Ducks are now 9-6 against Staten Island this season, and 5-2 here at home versus the FerryHawks. They still lead the Battle of the Belt 9-6. The Ducks fall to 3-3 in the month of July. Tune in again for our next Ducks game broadcast on Thursday afternoon when the Ducks take on the Staten Island FerryHawks at 1 o'clock p.m. Pregame show will begin 15 minutes prior to first pitch, and you can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Live streaming video and audio will be available online at LADucks.com, Facebook.com/LADucks, and YouTube.com/DucksBaseball. So that's going to do it for now from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. Once again, our final score tonight, it was the Staten Island FerryHawks 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1. For our entire crew here at the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, I'm Mike Moore saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. The FerryHawks win it 3-1 as we say good night from the Duck Pond.